Wizards never late or early.
Wizards are never late. We arrive exactly when we mean to. Right.
Okay, keep your secrets.
Does everybody have a drink? Everybody comfortable? Everybody ready to do this?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Hey. I'm going to, whoever's got Twitch, pop open another window and load the stream up in it, just so we can get some average viewer time up.
I got one going.
3 steps ahead of you.
Big dogs. Big dogs. I don't like asking for charity, but do it! I'm gonna kill your characters.
I demand it.
I demand charity. Alright. I'm gonna use this microphone to give myself good posture. If I put it closer to myself, then I won't lean in all the time, maybe.
Yeah, my posture sucks.
Spent like 5 years getting it good, and then sit in front of the computer a couple hours again, and well,
Like Quasimodo over here.
right back to it. Exactly. I go back to being quasi faster than I go back to being a straight-backed person. So we can't win them all.
Well, that voice sounds good.
That's all that matters, really, right?
In here, at least, yeah.
And that your computer works. All right, guys. So at the end of last game, or during last game, you guys decided to take your turns, going one after another in the fighting pit that you found below in Dib's bunker here. Seems like it's been recently renovated. Dib's bunker has, but it is now a fighting pit. The resident owner, Dibs, down in the basement, congratulated you all. We had, it was 4 bouts, right?
Believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right, because we had, I think, was it Rimbane first?
Rimbane, Kalen, Jam, and Vice.
That's right. Rimbane went in, picked up a tier 3, did some stuff, didn't quite come out on top. Kalen went in and did come out on top.
We got a crit. We critted his booty off.
He critted his booty off. Then it was, Jam didn't quite know exactly what was going on, but Jam
We don't need to talk about what happened.
entered also. And then, Vice,
Jam made me a lot of money.
Vice wanted to go in. Jam made Vice a lot of money. Bet a way that happened. All right. Sorry, Jam. I don't know how to do this without throwing you under the bus.
No problem.
And then Vice, feeling the itch, the gamble kind of took over, so he entered himself after a pretty back and forth bout. The merfolk identifying himself as the Whirlpool, the brother of the Tide, the other one that Jam fought, ended up being victorious, utilizing some sort of innate waterborne abilities, or maybe it was in the crossbow, who knows. You guys all made some money, and Vice, you came out with some inspiration because with your background, winning that much money is just, well, that's absolutely inspirational to you. So you all decided to, at the end of that, you cleaned up your money, you cleaned yourselves up. We took a short rest. Did we identify items on that one, or was that the time before?
That was time before.
Time before. And then Caspian and Isaac just said, yeah, we send a message to the captain. He said he's heading your way, and you guys decided to long rest overnight on Dib's bunker. Though it'd be surrounded with goblins and orcs and all manner of usually ne'er-do-wells, it seems to be like a common ground, like a casino in Vegas. Like, everybody just knows not to mess around there. All fights are sanctioned, so you guys took your long rest on Dib's bunker. I think you slept out on your ship. Did I miss anything there, boys?
I believe so.
I think that's it.
If that's it, it'll be dawn breaking when we come back into the game. You guys will all be fully rested. Those of you that are outside Dib's bunker have noticed that Caspian and Isaac have docked the calm outside of the bunker.
What time of day is it? Is it morning or evening?
Just breaking dawn.
Spring dawn. I said that. Well, I suppose the captain be looking for us.
Yeah,
We
how far are we from the
hit the
captain?
ship.
I believe he said that he could probably find you guys. He was like a day out or a day and a half out to the south.
Oh yeah, because somebody sent him a sending, right?
Yes. Rimbane sent him a sending.
Well, what shall we do in the meantime? Stay here and keep our bets rolling?
You would.
Oh, I absolutely would.
I believe I've had enough. For the time being, at least.
You'll get the urge soon enough.
Caspian and
imagine I-
Isaac come walking up the stairs as you guys are having this little discussion.
Did you happen to catch the entertainment? Caspian?
No, I didn't. I was too busy taking care of a giant ship while you guys were off dicking around.
Well, that sucks to be you then.
No, it was alright. It's kind of nice not having to talk to people for once.
To each their own.
Well, what did he say again? He's gonna meet us here today, or we're supposed to head south and try to dock up with him?
I didn't catch that part. Rimbane, did you talk to the captain?
I did. He just said he's a day and a half out. He didn't say whether we should stay or if we should try and meet up with him. I just broke dawn. I can try and send another one.
I'm just not sure what we do here all day.
He says, knowing exactly what he would do there all day.
Give me 100 gold, I'll turn it into 1,000 gold. All I need is time.
There's a little glimmer of just shine in Vice's eyes. You guys haven't seen this in a long time.
Some of you may have never seen it.
Somebody may never have. On that, Caspian's gonna say, well, I don't want to sit around here and wait for these guys to get drunk and start fighting again. Let's get the calm out to sea. We can keep Dibs in sight, but maybe we can go a little ways south. Maybe half a day's. See what happens. Come back here for the night if we don't see anything. Sound like a plan?
Sounds splendid to me.
Yep, that
Sam,
works.
good.
Stretch our legs a little bit. Metaphorically speaking.
Oh, I just assumed you meant sea legs and I laughed inside.
Very clever, Rimbane.
No more clever than you on those who to bet on, it seems.
It
So-
seems fate was on my side.
Just so we're all on the same page, you walked out of there with some extra coin. Make sure the cannons are loaded before we get out too far.
It's much more than I can keister, so it's not a bad idea.
Ah.
I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could keister all of it.
Praise Meridian. I survive, you idiot.
What volume would 600 gold be?
Remember, what's your intelligence achievement at Christmas?
Like 2 gallons, 3 gallons?
16.
Are you sure?
Mm,
I'm just kidding.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So you guys get over to the ship, all loaded up, and manage to weigh anchor, and you guys get underway. Sails unfurled. You're not picking up a ton of speed. Heading to the south west as you're heading a little bit more into the middle section of the northern ley line, and then you're trying to cut south a little bit also. You slowly start to pick up speed, but you see at this pace you guys won't even lose sight of Dib's bunker on the horizon if you maintain this course for half a day. Once you guys get underway, Caspian kind of steps away from the wheel and just looks at any of y'all and points to it. Somebody can take the lead. I need D6s from everybody else.
I'm on a hot streak. You can definitely do this. Yeah, let's see. I will persuade my way through this one.
Okay, how are you gonna persuade these gents?
If you do a good enough job, then there's a little extra pay for you.
Ooh, nice. Incentivizing with the gold you just won. Not bad.
Winnings.
Oh. Thought that was Vice that just rolled the 3.
You got a 2 from Jammer. Did you roll that persuasion, Vice?
Oh, I did not. Let's see.
Are you just expecting people to do what you say?
That's right. 18.
18. Not bad. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody hops to momentary and then stops and puts their hand out in front of you. How much you give them for this persuasion to work?
We roll only ones?
No,
Not
I
yet.
got 4.
I got a 3.
Let's see. Let's do... Oop, that's not very good. I'm gonna be inspired by that. I'll give everyone 9 gold each.
9 gold piece?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. With the 18 persuasion, it was a couple of gold would have made him laugh and walk on, but paying him 9, heck yeah. Isaac and Caspian both like, oh, big spender over here, huh? But they get to rigging the sails and doing all that while you get to lazily handle the helm.
Got me in a good mood. How many people are there? 3 running the ship? 2.
There's Isaac, Caspian, and then you're giving 9 to Jam and Rimbane also.
Okay.
And Kalen. Oh, Kalen, are you on here, Kalen? I don't think I have you.
Nope, I got left behind.
Oh, you say something, big dog.
Yeah.
There he is.
So everybody gains 9 gold.
And our D6 is nobody wrote no ones?
Nope.
All right. You do notice during this day of travel, as you guys are heading southwest deeper into the northern ley line, there's a dark spot on the horizon if you continue in this direction, and the sun should be coming up over there. As the sun rises, as it gets into your travel, you see that the dark horizon remains as the sun gets higher in the sky, and the dark horizon begins to get bigger and bigger. And even from this distance, you see Isaac twitch a couple of times and goes, "No doubt that be thunder and lightning on the horizon. I can feel it." And then he looks up and you see his little bird The seagull flying around, Gil flying around in the sky.
I suppose we do best to avoid this thunder and lightning.
Nothing good comes from storms. Especially in this little dinghy.
You don't suppose the Captain Khan's going through there, do you? Trying to recharge the ship?
But I'd hope not. I know the Storm Chaser can handle most things the sky can throw at it, but that looks like a big one. Somebody get up in that crow's nest, get on a spyglass, see if they can see anything. Do a 360.
Alright. I'll climb on up. My heavy robot ass will climb on up.
Jam hand over hand. Jerry gets up on top. Give me your perception check. Are you using Kalen's spyglass?
Sure. I have the advantage.
He has advantage already, yeah.
Oh, you have advantage already? Alright, cool. Two 12s, nice.
Okay, 12 plus 6 is 18.
18, not bad. Jam, you get up on top and one of your eyes comes out a little farther than the other. Just, you know that thing from Bender when he's zooming in, his eyes start coming out. And your head spins on a 360 just in a circle. Extending your sensors with an 18, you see quite a bit out ways. Matter of fact, you still see Dibs bunker off in the distance. Small speck on the horizon as it is. But you definitely know you can still see it. And then you get pointing back to the southwest, and your eye zooms in enough. You see thunder. You see the lightning and the dark clouds rolling over each other. Almost like a thick fog versus black clouds. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 10 strikes of lightning in the about 60 seconds that you watch this storm. That's a heavy hitter. And it's starting to take up most of the south to west on the compass. And it looks like it's heading straight for you.
We should move. It's heading toward us, but I don't see the storm chaser.
Well, how's it look? Passable?
No, absolutely not.
What do you mean?
I count. How many did you say it was?
You counted 10 strikes of lightning just in the about 60 seconds that you sat there watching it.
I counted 10 strikes and lightning strikes in the past minute. That storm will turn our ship to splinters.
Well, let's hope the captain ain't sitting in there. Somebody grab the wheel. Turn us about. Everybody else on the sails. Somebody else take their turn helming the ship. As you guys begin to turn about, your sails begin to whip and kick. As the timing of the gusts are becoming more frequent.
Doesn't help that you have a living lightning rod on your ship.
Yeah, you want to get below deck, Jam?
Yeah, I think I should.
Yeah, why don't you go down? Jam, you definitely clamber down into the
Get haired, we're standing on end.
into the cargo hold. Jam, you are in the cargo hold, surrounded by 6 large barrels filled with gunpowder. Just so you know.
Okay.
that's
I don't have any fire spells.
That's the only thing you got in your cargo at this moment. Just so you're aware.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
Oh no.
Though it be daylight, it gets darker, and the waves begin to pick up on the sides of the boat, and this storm is moving fast. Before you know it, you're starting to feel rain on your face. And who's rolling for the travel?
I can.
Probably not Jam.
Let's see. We'll do athletics. You know, we're in the store. Or wait, what about performance? I'm not too bad at performance.
Performance.
You can borrow my loot.
15.
15. How are you performing everybody? What are you performing to get everybody to be a worthy crew?
Just, you know, while I'm at the helm, I'm just, singing. No, not singing. Yeah, well, we can sing a song.
Yeah, sing a song.
Soldier sings.
Sing
I'm not singing a song.
Oh, you're not gonna.
Sure
Oh, okay. Got it.
Your shanty.
Oh, there once a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a belly of tea. You you guys get to moving. D6s from everybody, please.
It's a 6.
6. 2.
5.
5. What were you doing? What are you doing to prepare for the storm and/or keep the ship moving, Weiss?
You're pretty lazy about it, using Mage Hand to tie ropes up high to keep the sails down, and just try to keep a low profile.
Nothing lazy about it. With the 6, you literally are just standing next to Caspian the entire time and wiggling your fingers and deftly tying knots and securing things that are loose. Not using a lot of energy. So yeah, it's not too bad. You guys sail on. You get to the point where Dibs is, you know, maybe 2 hours off at your guys' current pace if the wind holds. You are being battered from the sides and everything is starting to become wet and get darker. For a brief moment, there's almost silence, but in the background, you just hear the loudest thunder. Boom! Explodes. And it just sounds like the gods punching rocks together above your head. Crack. And this thunderous auditory tone just pulses out from these clouds. And for a brief moment, the clouds erupt in a white light behind, and a silhouette of a large vessel seems to be sailing dead center in this storm. Their heading isn't pointing at you, but they are going to overtake you, heading in their direction. It's heading mostly towards the north. But this sweeping storm and this crackling thunder and lightning is rolling almost around that shape.
Can I try to see if it's the Storm Chaser?
Absolutely.
Guidance.
Get that guidance.
And I have my spyglass. Advantage. Oh, 19 plus. We got a 22.
22. Not bad. Kaylin, you pull your spyglass out and you look. Your spyglass sees the storm as almost just an opaque cloud. It almost looks like a rolling wall of water in the darkness coming towards you. Except for the crackles of lightning. The strange thing about the bursts of light from the lightning, you look up and the lightning is being pulled from the ley lines. The storm is being manufactured.
I don't think the Storm Chaser could manufacture a storm like this, can it? What's that?
Caspian shakes his head. No, it just more does the absorbing of the lightning than it does anything like that. We might have to throw some stuff overboard. We're not going fast enough.
Or with the gunpowder.
We may need that.
Well, if we think it's hostile, we throw the barrels into the water in the trajectory of the boat. When it gets close, we shoot a firebolt at it. Big explosion.
And we all die instantly.
No, think of it as like laying a trap for them coming at us.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but aren't they flying in the sky? Or is the silhouette of something in the clouds, like flying, or on the water? I think I misunderstood that.
The silhouette was, when these lights sparks were bursting off, this one almost went in slow motion when that crack of thunder hit, and it lit it up from behind, it looked like. So it looked like a flash of light ejected a shadow of something that was dead center in this giant black ball of storm heading your guys' direction. And the ship wasn't... like, it would be massive on the terms of a humanoid ship. So if it's like a galleon or something like that, it's a super galleon. Judging by the size of the shadow that it made, the silhouette.
It didn't. Probably couldn't tell that if it was a merman.
No details like that from a shadow. No.
But it's a ship in the water, not an airship.
It was floating on the water. Yes, it looked like it was being reflected. Towards you guys. Like if you put your hand in front of a flashlight but somebody out in the woods just sees your hand, you saw a ship like that. So even if it was exaggerated by the explosion of the light, like it's still in your guys' head, is like, man, that's a big ship.
Gotcha.
So, do we think if we had the Storm Chaser backing us up, we'd be a match for it?
Caspian and Isaac would both say absolutely not.
Well, what do we throw overboard? Smart soldier knows how to retreat to live another day.
Maybe we don't throw nothing. Maybe we just disappear.
You look around, the storm, the wind, the lightning is on top of you. The wind is buffeting left and right, shaking, almost like it can't decide which direction it wants to go. You're getting hit from both sides by rain. It's coming straight at you. You put your hand over your face, turn around, and it hits you from that end. Everything starts to become more closed off and dark. You guys lose sight of the horizon and the sky.
Kaden, that thing you did in the Dibs fighting pit. The darkness.
That's true darkness. It may be too dark. Is it pitch black here?
It is becoming pitch black here.
Yeah. I will definitely cast darkness as they approach. It is only a 15-foot radius sphere, though. So let's see how big that is. This one? Ooh, yeah, I don't know.
Well, if it's 15 feet, just grab the back end of us.
Yeah, we can snuff the lanterns up front.
Absolutely.
And, I'll drop it on the back of us. Okay, yeah, I'll cast darkness.
You guys are sitting on the back end of this ship and boom, all of a sudden blackness, inky blackness takes over the backside. You can see through darkness, both of you warlocks, right?
not magical darkness. I can see through it if I cast the spell.
Okay, Kalen, can you can see through it?
Using points.
Yep.
Okay, so you hear Caspian tell you to take the helm since you're going to be able to see through the darkness. Him and Isaac are going to split themselves up and go be loaders on the cannons.
It is 120 feet, so it's pretty good range. It's the
Yeah, but the darkness isn't even that long, so you can see it. But yeah, 120 outside of the ship, also even within the
yeah
the
just within
storm
the
here.
storm.
Yep. Cool. So you guys, boom, this orb of darkness takes over the back end here. We'll cast it here. It's a 15-foot.
Yep, 15-foot radius. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty good chunk of the ship. It's about half the ship.
Yeah, that's a big chunk. I put it in the wrong spot. We all get it. So the whole back end is now pitch black, and Caspian's like, if we're blacking out the back end, we're gonna head more towards the due west, so we don't show broadside. So he starts banking it, or he tells you to turn over to the sides. I need an athletics check from you. The wheel's never been this hard to turn, Kalen.
Does guidance require sight, or since it's already up?
If you have guidance, go ahead and roll it. You were the last one to use it.
Well, I did pretty good anyway. It was a dirty 20, 21.
21. Nice. This wheel, ooh, it's going to jerk out of your hand, and then you grab it. No, you pull it back. Ah, you flex those biceps. You got this. You managed to hold that heading as we're traveling through this storm. This thing is getting kicked back and forth, back and forth. All of a sudden, a strike of lightning hits one of the masts. Vice, I need you to roll a percentage dice for me, please. D100.
Coming at you. That's a 91.
91. This lightning bolt strikes across your very first lower main sail, and it hits the top corner, and then it arcs across, splitting across. 91% of the sail is now severed. It is almost completely torn in half. The wind is buffering it and causing more strain on the remaining 9 or so percent in the bottom left corner. All right, what are you guys gonna do?
Oh my! Get us the fuck out of here now!
Wait, did you say the ship's not on fire though, right?
It did not catch on fire. The canvas is wet and did not ignite, but it is ripped.
Yeah, I will do my best to keep us on a steady course, so it'll be easy to find our way back to the Storm Chaser.
All right, everybody pick what you want to do during this time, and we'll do a relevant roll for that. Kalen, I'm gonna need another athletics from you if you're gonna hold this wheel on this course.
Oh, thank the Lord. Plus 16.
16?
Yep.
All right, you're holding still. You feel like it's getting harder to hold it, but you're a strong young dude, so you got this. Holding that in position there. Jam, what are you doing?
Jam is still curled in a ball under the with all the gunpowder, so I guess the only thing he would be trying to do right now is survive, so maybe survival.
You know what? You don't even need a relevant roll for that. You can't go anywhere. You're not going to fall overboard sitting in the cargo hold, so you kind of gave yourself a little defense there, so. Yeah, Jam's chilling in the bottom. Rimbane.
I am not chilling.
No, he's not chilling at all.
I will try and cast Mending. How big is the rip in the sails? Is it bigger than a foot?
Yes. So if that sail is, that's about a 15-foot sail. 91% of it is torn from top left corner down to the bottom right. So it's being buffeted and as it's whipping back and forth, because it's off balance now, it's actually, you can see it could tear at any moment.
Shredded.
You'd say you got about 8 feet of mending to do. Maybe 9 feet of mending.
Casting time 1 minute, so I don't know if I'd be able to go up there and start just patching it up. little bit by little bit.
I don't see why you couldn't. You want to go ahead and climb up there?
Yeah, first I'm gonna like tie some rope around me and then some anchor point.
Okay. They're called lifelines, and they're set up on the ship. You find a point to hook your lifeline into, and you tie it around your waist. Scurry up. Normally easy task, but we're gonna do a low DC check to see how well you can climb this mast in the storm. So let's do acrobatics or athletics, whatever you want to do.
I got a 12.
12, not bad. You scurry up this thing. Your little dragon claws piercing into the wood. You scurry on up. Even with that check, as soon as you get up, how much can you mend per cast?
No longer than 1 foot in any dimension.
Okay, so this will be 2 pieces that you're putting together. So yeah, since you're bringing it back, how would we break that down in any dimension? I guess that's along one axis. So yeah, you'd be able to get up, and in this time with that check, you get towards the part that's ripped completely open on the far side, and now the tear is just the middle section of it. So the 2 corners are now remended, at least a foot on both sides. Vice, what are you doing?
I'm assuming we're still trying to get the fuck out of here, so I'm gonna fly up to the mast, and spread my wings and try to gain some extra go power from that.
So you're
Use my
gonna
wings as sails.
You're gonna hold on to the mast and then put your wings out in between the rip on the sail.
Yeah, and if I need to like sit on the cross part so I can put my legs down and then hug the mast and put my wings out, just for extra grippy.
Yeah, you're lucky those are
Strength.
magical wings. Absolutely, you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna require a physical check for that of some sort though. Acrobatics or athletics, I'll let you choose. More athletics, I would say, just because you're trying to hold against like very, very strong gusts of wind. But yeah, since you said you're gonna wiggle your legs and stuff like that, I'll let acrobatics.
No, it's not good either way.
You can do it!
Ooh. That's a 5.
A 5?
That's a 5.
Ooh. A gust of wind blows by. Roll a d4 for me real quick. As you lose grip and sent flying backwards. Vice?
3.
A 3. You fly back through and almost hit the other mast. But you are also... Where is that at? 50, 40... Blown 30 feet back. You almost bash into the secondary mast. As you lose that check there. Isaac and Caspian are both tying the cannons down. They manage to get some pretty good sailor knots on them, and then they find these little bimmy covers for the nozzles so the barrels don't get too full of water and you can still fire these things. But they get the cannons secured, and that is their turn. Jam, roll a D100 for me.
Okay. $30.
30. All right, 30, 30, 30. Roll a d4 on top of that. 4. A bolt of lightning starts arcing across the sky, and for a second it almost looks like a snake. And it looks like its head almost looks down at you before you guys taste the atmosphere, and the lightning cracks. A flash of white blinds your guys' eyes as you guys kind of you lose your senses for just a moment. You look down towards the side of the ship, right on the railing where Caspian's lifeline is tied onto, is now exploded, and there's a chunk missing where you can actually see into the cargo hold from the side of the ship over on Caspian's side. That would be right here where that just happened. Caspian is going to roll out of the way and dodge back here, not taking any damage from that. And he just looks up at you, Vice, as you come sailing past and almost hit the mast, and he goes, "Oh, this is getting rough." That is there. You guys are in the middle of the storm. Kalen, are you holding this direction?
Is the, like, which way is the storm blowing? Well, actually, where is the ship in relation to us now?
So it would seem like that ship is heading due north. So it's heading straight, and you guys are cutting to the west now, trying to get out of whatever this thing surrounding it is. This manufactured storm. Heading this direction now. It's been a minute since you've seen a flash to give you any sort of silhouette or position where that thing is, and right now you're just completely engulfed inside of this storm. So you're assuming that if it's heading north and you guys are off to the west, you're on its starboard side at some point, so you might be at the thickest point of the storm as it's passing with time that's gone by. But it is pitch black. You can't see anything even with your 120-foot magical darkness, dark vision.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and we'll just maintain course. We haven't completely blown up yet.
Nope, not too bad. You took 4 hull damage from that lightning blast on that D4, so it's a pretty big hit. But you guys, I think you got 60 with this thing. So
I am at. Do I still have guidance, or has that fallen?
It would have fallen at this point, and we're gonna do kind of like a minute or so for each one of these. Just so the mending can get some stuff done.
Well, I still got a 21. I was just being greedy.
Nice, you greedy. It is noticeably getting harder now, Kalen, but you have the determination to hold this wheel. You're holding west, and you guys haven't lost a blip on your guys' veer out of this thing. Jam, what are you doing? You look up for a second. You see there's a little bit of a gap in the wood where there once wasn't not a second ago.
Oh. I peek my face through. What do I say?
You stick your face through and you see Caspian picking himself up off the deck and walking back over to the cannon. He looks down at you and goes, "Oh, guess we got a new window."
I pat him on at wherever I can grab it and go, "You can do it," and cast guidance on him.
Nice. You go, "Thanks, Jam." And he starts grabbing some wood and he puts one. He goes, "Oh, get back inside." He starts laying some planks over your head and starts hammering away. Isaac will come over and help him try to shore up that hole. Matter of fact, Jam, if you want to assist him from the inside, I'll let you roll another D4, and we'll see how many hull points you guys can. It'll be D4 -1 repairs.
I rolled a 4.
3. Okay, so you get 3 hull points back. You guys are almost back to good with that little repair job. That's not going to be too big of a worry anymore with your guys' help there. Vice, what are you doing this time?
I believe I will. We'll try again. Back to the mast. Spread those wings.
Are we still in the storm?
You are still in the storm.
It's gonna be much better this time. 16.
16. You hold on tight. This wind is coming at you from multiple directions, but you push these sails out. Rimbane, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep trying to repair this mast.
So every 6 seconds, you pull your hands. Eventually, on the other side of this canvas, you see Vice's face slowly disappear as you bring your hands to a close over the next 60 seconds or so, completely remending the sail. Vice, you feel the pressure come off of you as the sail once again grabs and pulls out. But Rimbane, I need a dexterity saving throw from you as all of this wind is caught. The sails pop out. I'm going to see if you can dodge that in time before it might send you overboard.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. You get out of the way just at the last second. You feel your tail almost, whoa! You lose your balance for a moment. but it doesn't catch you or send you out. You guys are back moving at full speed for the time being. Let's see, it is Rimbane's turn to roll me a D100.
Where'd it go? There we go. 40.
40. All right, need the D4 from you.
Four.
You see another bolt of lightning send straight back. Looks like it goes inside of the darkness that Kalen is standing inside of. Kabam! It explodes inside. Pieces of wood come flying out of Kalen's darkness. Kalen, I need 2 dexterity saving throws from you, please.
We're fine. Maybe. 10 on the first one.
Okay. So you dodge the shrapnel as this arc of lightning comes streaking by your face.
And then a 7.
The lightning, finding a liking that you're wearing some metal armor, pulls in, courses through your body. You're gonna take 3d6 lightning damage.
Oh,
3 once.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Nice.
3 lightning damage. I do need a con save for your darkness.
Did we eat Zach's food or Rimbane's food?
That was, yeah, you guys had it from this morning, absolutely.
Alright, so we're gonna be only 1 down. And then you said concentration. Isn't that a button? Isn't there a concentration check button on D&D Beyond, or am I wrong?
No, I don't think, I think it's just a constitution saving throw, yeah.
18.
18? Yeah, you absolutely shrug it off. I just tickled you a little bit. That wasn't too bad. You managed to hold on to that. So you dodge the shrapnel. As you go back and put your hand on the wheel, you see that a quarter of it is missing now, and it's a little bit off balance. It's going to be harder to keep this thing straight. Let's see here.
I pop the hatch open, yell at him, "You can do it!" and then close the hatch.
Guidance. Nice. All right, that is that's Jam's turn. He comes up and casts guidance on Kalen. Kalen, are you holding the wheel? You trying to go west again? You haven't deviated at all. You guys might be getting close to the western edge of this thing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, give me another athletics.
I'm just ready for my streak to end. Oh, but not today, babe. Well, maybe 14 plus. I got 16 total.
16. All right. Ooh, with the weight of this wheel being off a little bit. Oh, you just barely managed to hold the course. It's pulling on you really hard. This is getting pretty rough to hold. Let's see here, but you do manage to continue straight for another turn.
Good guidance. Good guidance.
Good
I feel like that
guidance.
was a little close.
Rimbane, what are you doing?
Let's see, everything I can see is fixed. I know there's damage to the steering wheel, but I can't see inside the darkness, so I feel like that'd be kind of... I'll just try and loose... I don't know what you'd do in a boat on a storm, in a storm.
Hang on.
We hope.
Yeah.
Fuck on.
I guess I'm just gonna stay up here on the mast and hold fucking tight.
All right. He's holding tight. He seems like Kalen hasn't lost the wheel, so you guys are feeling pretty sturdy actually going through this this storm. Not a lot of crazy jolts and jostles back and forth. That could lead to other problems that we haven't seen. Vice, what are you doing?
Is the goal to keep the wheel and rudder like straight, or do we want some movement in it?
You guys have decided that you wanted to head west. Kalen has held the wheel like as straight as possible. It's still, you're going to get a little shift because of the storm. You're not going to go in a straight line. But basically what he's doing for his checks is maintaining that western direction. Losing the wheel in the storm is bad. So you want it to stay as straight as possible, but you also don't want to break it against any like, side pressure or anything like that. You don't want to overcorrect because you don't want that rudder to snap either. So you got to give with the water a little bit here and there. It's just becoming harder for Kalen to do that because now he's got 3/4 of a wheel.
This might be a terrible idea, but what I'd like to do is use shape water and freeze it to kind of lock the rudder in place. He doesn't have to fight the wheel at all.
Okay.
But obviously that would make it unmovable.
Absolutely. Kalen has been holding west dutifully. So if you do a 5-foot cube of water and then freeze it around it, absolutely. How are you going to get the water up there?
You shape water. I can just like water bend it off the.
Does it come? It like comes over the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you manage to bend this water over the edge and then it solidifies. And Kalen, you pull your hands out just at the last second as this cube of ice now is locked around the steering wheel. You hear it clicking against it. The ice is groaning a little bit. It is an iron-bound, like oak steering wheel getting buffeted by a storm, but it sounds like it's holding it pretty well.
Just be.
What's your spell save DC, Vice?
14.
14. Okay. Remember that. So that takes Kalen off the helm. We're gonna go one more round. You guys have held course. We're gonna break out of the storm here, but not before I get one more D100.
Me?
I don't know who's
I think it's your turn, Kalen, or is it your turn, Vice?
I think Kalen used one.
Kalen, I think it's you, buddy.
Blame all your trouble at Jungle Dick. 100?
Oh no!
Oh boy.
All right, who all's on deck?
Good. Big is good, right? Big is
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys on deck. Since you rolled the 100, I'm gonna give you 2. You're gonna be 1 and 6, Jerry. Everybody else, it'll be Caspian 2, Isaac 3, Vice is 4. Rimbane is 5.
What's Jam?
Jam, you're below deck. You don't have to worry about getting struck.
Alright, so wait, do you roll or do I roll?
You go ahead and roll it.
And it'll be a d6, right?
That'll be a d6.
Oh god. Okay, 2.
2. Ooh. That is Caspian.
It'll be fine.
So one lightning bolt comes straight down, Barry's like dinks Caspian straight in the head. He's gonna roll his dex save, see if he can take half of that. As it hits him in the head, he pulls his head back and like almost does a weird backflip thing, but like what a bigger guy would do, and slides back, and you see half of his head is just like his missing his bandana. It's just scorched. He'll only take 12 of that damage from succeeding that save. But he doesn't look too happy. He's like, oh, we get that soon. Gets back to holding and managing the sails. You guys continue on this path. The ice is holding. You guys are pushing and pushing until you get to the edge of what you think looks to be the darkness. You can almost see sunrise pushing through on the other side. I need to get rid of that darkness default. Boop. The ship.
We have this, boys.
The ship sails, and almost like coming through like a shower curtain, that thick. Boom! The nose of the calm breaks through. A little bit worse for wear, but you turn around to see this wall of just swirling blackness, and the edge of it just spitting rain, and it looks like a normal storm. But you just went through like a very precise edge of where the damage was. As you sail out back into the waters, you look back forward, and just off to the northwest you see Dibs. Sorry, northeast.
Oh, okay, Dibs Island, not Dibs, not like Dibs ship or something.
You see Dib's bunker.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'd be all right if we never did that again.
Like, well, I definitely think I'm becoming proficient at sailing boats.
Well, you did a fantastic job.
Ships. This is a ship, rather. Sorry.
You're doing pretty good until Vice took the wheel from you.
You know, teamwork makes the dream work. Soldier's only as good as the soldier next to him.
No doubt.
Assistant captain. I'm all right with that.
No doubt. Think you did good, helmsman. He pats you on the shoulder. Go ahead and take half proficiency in water vessels.
Yeah.
Kalen.
We can do. We're halfway there. Wow.
Not seeing anything else in sight, you guys notice that Dibs is a lot more populated now. If you go zoom out as you're coming back towards it, you see a bunch more ships sitting around the island. It almost looked like the folk on top of it are all out looking out into the distance as you guys come popping out of this storm, heading in their direction. You manage to limp the calm to the edge of the dock and find harbor once again at Dib's bunker. Glancing around, you see a bunch of worried faces and all the denizens of this island. No sign of the storm chaser. And that's where we're gonna jump into our first break.
Very nice.
We will be right back. Getting right back to it. It's late afternoon now. You guys had sailed half a day out and half a day back now. Sorry, not afternoon, evening. As you guys re-dock back at Dibs. You spent the entire day heading out looking for the storm chaser and then getting caught in this crazy storm. Seemed to have been created by this giant ship that passed you guys by. As you guys get to the dock, you see the gazes of everybody as just going up towards the north as this black ball slowly starts to fade out. What do you do?
I want to ask Dibs and his crew if he's ever seen a ship like that. I'll tell him what we saw in the darkness, or what we thought we saw.
Dibs is one of the guys up on top, and he looks over at you and just goes, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Nothing. That would have hit us, that would have wiped us out. I mean, look at this. How'd you guys get out of there? What was that? What's going on? What was that?
Well, we are clearly legendary sailors.
Oh yeah. We definitely didn't hide.
No, we ran like you should have. Smart. Look, your ship looks like it took a little beating there. What's that?
We attempted to make as many repairs as we could, but it was one of the biggest storms I've ever seen, though.
That was from the storm? That was lightning?
Nope. We got blasted.
Jeez.
We took at least 4 strikes.
Well, I was cracking off about every 6 seconds, it looks like. Not to be too meta, but now you guys know.
Well, I'm just glad we're out of it.
Skid aside, we are definitely lucky to be standing here.
What was it? Was it a monster?
Seemed to be a boat
It's a monster
manifesting a
ship.
storm. That is true.
Either there was some powerful creature on it, or that is one cursed ship.
Ooh, I don't like the sounds of this. Maybe staying here ain't such a good idea. You see him put his, start scratching his head, and he walks back inside. And after a few moments, you start to see some goblins and orcs and other people around the area all start, almost looks like they're packing up.
You're not closing down shop, are you?
Oh no, not closing down, but I mean, you might as well be ready for the worst, right? At least this thing's underground.
You gotta keep your doors open. Keep that revenue coming in. Don't tell me you're gonna close your doors. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna
Tell
get my
Vice where
fix.
you plan on setting up next, and he'll leave you alone.
Oh, we fully understand that Mr. Vice here is a platinum member. We're gonna get him on the Dibs Club card.
Hell yeah.
No. Just think of it as battening down the hatches when you got an island.
Well, this is probably going to be Vice's retirement home, so I hope you stay in business.
We hope you do.
Build a nice hotel right off the back there. I'll stay there.
Yeah, well, let's see if there's anything left at that black ball that comes back or not. In that case, fighting pits will be closed for the rest of the day as everybody spends most of their time hammering down anything that looks like it could be blown away, piling things up that looks like, hey, maybe it was garbage in the first place, so if it does blow away, great. Kind of that sort of thing going around the rest of this day. It is your guys' choice to do what you want to do on the island or on your ship. At this time.
Would we say that we've gotten a short rest? Warlock player here.
Yeah, I'll say you. Yeah, absolutely, Warlock player. Get your slot back.
Okay. Mostly I will either, if I feel like I could be of assistance, I will help make repairs on the ship, or I will keep lookout for the Storm Chaser. Or I guess I could just ask Rimbane to see if the Storm Chaser's okay after, see if that storm missed them.
See, this is what I had set up to send. That's not the right Discord. In the crew notes.
Went to explore south of Dibs, found a ship that seemed to manifest a storm, had to flee, returned to north to Dibs bunker. You want to send that to him?
That's what I was thinking about. Unless anybody else can think of something else they want me to send.
No,
Pretty
I think
succinct.
it seems good to me, yeah.
Yep, I will send that to Captain Kind.
There is usually there's a instant connection, especially the closer you are to something. For a moment, it almost feels interrupted, but then it does find landing, and you hear the captain go, "Huh. That was a doozy. That storm overcharged the chaser. Lost all dead sail capabilities. Floating Southwest. Dead in the water.
Oh.
And that's what you get from Captain.
Well, it seems we might be the ones finding Captain Kind. Well,
Yep. I will, I suggest, well, we need to, make sure we make sufficient repairs to our vessel first, because we'll be no good if we, if a breeze will shatter our ship.
Dibs is like, you can use whatever you want in that pile, and points towards the big giant junk pile. And then he's like, and then anything out of that one, gonna cost you. And he smiles his toothy grin at you.
Imagine with mending we can get a lot done.
yeah.
So mending won't repopulate a giant piece of broken wood, but it will glue two things back together. Mending doesn't grow new material. It just where something was broken can be fixed. That's why the sail was easy to mend.
Gotcha.
So, but yes, with mending, shoring up a ship is absolutely going to be easier. But there's a spell that we're going to have in this game. That, I think it's level 4. It's called Greater Mending that allows you to actually manipulate things to create new things.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool spell. It's perfect for Rimbane.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna need that for my tavern for sure.
Yep. Bar fight. Z. Not today, boys. Let me put the Lehman's head up. You guys fighting here. Yeah, who's gonna spend time fixing the ship? And do you guys want to try and do it with junk? Or do you want to do it with actual repair materials? One's free. Higher DC.
How much does the good stuff cost?
For the extent of the damage on your guys' ship, which is not very much, I think you guys are only, you ended up
20 down.
1 down, but 3 of those were temporary from the shoring, so you're 4 down still. So 4 out of 54, so you guys are at 50 whole points. So you could probably repair that for 40 gold. Of good stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll definitely pitch in the repair or just pay it outright.
Cool. Yeah, if you guys want to pay for the good stuff, that comes with some goblin workers that do it for you. And if you pay the full 40, that'll just get you 4 whole points back to the ship.
Sweet.
So somebody write that down. The Calm has 54 whole points. HP, weird. Not to be misconstrued, your dang cure wounds ain't gonna get your shit back.
Whole like Hull.
Exactly, yep. H-hole. I have a hard time with that word.
Harr. Sorry, whatever.
The hurl. Ooh, now we're getting...
Get in character now. Got my grog right here next to me.
Yeah, where's my Bud Light?
Ooh.
I'll take a hit for that.
Another hit of lightning?
You know,
Oh.
maybe something else.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe not that.
Devil's lettuce.
Yeah. Less dangerous. Anyway.
Listen, I have a card. Now it's just, you know, lettuce.
It's just lettuce. It's just not as funny, just call it lettuce. You guys managed to spend the rest of this evening patching up your ship back to what it was essentially before it got struck by lightning. We'll come to that evening, and you guys will get your long rest. You guys don't have to worry about anything on that front because, well, you're on an island full of very aware people at this point in time. So, night transpires, goes by. You guys see tonight that Meridian, the red moon, is slightly closer than usual. Maybe you guys missed it on the calendar, or maybe you guys haven't looked at a calendar in a while, but Meridian is full and vibrant this evening.
What was it? Would we? How long would it have taken to get in this position? Do we know? Like, was it like this? Would we assume that the moon was in this position when when the boat appeared? The storm and the boat appeared.
You don't really know. That would be somebody who is like, I would say anybody with cartography. Maybe we could stretch that, or we could go straight up intelligence or wisdom. Survival. I think survival would work also.
I can roll survival. If you're all okay with me rolling survival.
Oh, anybody can roll a check if they want to. I was just trying to figure it out in my head how we would justify that without having like somebody who's an actual stargazer.
You're saying that you said a straight up intelligence roll?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I'm good
I
at
rolled a
that
9
with a
for
natural
survival.
20.
9 total.
Yep.
Jammer.
Yep.
Jam, you know a lot about the moon, but not this one. Yours is gray and usually stays the same distance away. It just gets brighter. You know the cycles and all that stuff of your moon. This is weird. Big dot in the sky. It's a big red one. And this one is not riddled with pockmarks either. It is completely smooth.
Weird.
What else did anybody else roll?
I got a natural 20 for a 23 total.
Intelligentsia?
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. For just a brief second, you close your eyes and you are standing in Captain Kyne's captain's quarters about 3 days, what is it, a week ago, at this point, almost a week ago. And you look over and you see his calendar, his little replica armillary that he has. It looks like Meridian is making a pass over the scattered shores and in the general area you guys are at. Natural 20, you would even count back the ticks and know that within a week you guys are going to have a full moon meridian. Natural 20, huh?
Yes, sir.
There you go. So no, it's not very weird. It seems to be pretty. It seems to be right on time for you, Rimbane. Actually.
Quite normal.
Oh.
It seems it's all according to how it should be. No oddities here.
I guess time flies when you're having fun.
You see Caspian putting some ointment on his newly balding side of his head. He's like, "You're a really weird guy, Vice. You think that's fun?"
It's a loose definition.
Well, hope the captain's alright. I guess we gotta go save him now, huh?
I guess we got a rescue mission on our hands.
Work never ends.
What else would you do in Scattered Shores? Night falls. Day breaks. You guys are all long rested. What are you gonna do with your day? You guys setting sail? You gonna doink around the island?
I'm gonna see if I got my 2 temp HP from food.
Oh yeah.
I'll cook something up.
Yeah, let's see. Give me that performance.
Is it performance or is it the intelligence and proficiency?
Oh, that's what we're doing, right? Because you have chef's tools. I forget that every single time. Yeah, that one. I'll say performance every time, and how about you just roll the one you know to roll, and we'll call that our secret language.
That works. 18.
18. Yeah, roll a d8.
3.
3. Add 3 to your normal temporary hit points. So everybody gets 5.
Damn.
Love
Nice.
to see it.
Nice.
Well, I definitely vote for making sure we're prepared to disembark rapidly, you know, in case something happens. Make sure everybody has all their stuff. And, start heading towards where we think the captain is. I will helm the ship.
Before you guys leave, on Rimbane on your shoulder, you hear a little tap, or feel a little tap, a pretty gruff one. And you see Dibs has got a mouthful of one of your little treats you made for breakfast that morning. And he's grinning from ear to ear, and he goes, "Just so you know, you come here and cook for me, no one ever disrespect you." And he walks back downstairs.
Well, it's always good to know that somebody appreciates my food. Quite a good offer at that.
5-10 hit points. He's gonna go fight today.
I think since dawn already broke, I'm gonna go ahead and do the old rod of sending.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you use that rod.
Use that rod of
Yeah,
sending.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad I
Send
got
it.
that.
Both hands, baby.
I will
Full
say
Devolves
made
so quickly.
repairs.
Take all the what did it take last night? Somebody said rod.
Doesn't take much.
Doesn't take much. What was that? Rimbane, what'd you say? I was being
I'm
an
gonna
idiot.
say made repairs. If you're still dead in the water, we'll venture southwest in search of you. If possible, work up some kind of signal for us. Or like, I guess like a, lighthouse.
Oh yeah, I
Make
know.
it easier to spot you.
He'd be able to understand that. Absolutely. This time there's no interruption on your sending. It goes straight over and to him. You hear his voice come back over, and he just says, "Yes, get here as quick as possible. Bring repair supplies for us. We lost a lot in that storm.
Well,
We found everybody. But we have no direction." And that's what you get.
I will... Whatever the amount of supplies it took for us, I want to double it if we can haul it all to take for the captain. So I want to spend... It can be my money, but I suggest we spend 80 gold on supplies. Supplies to catch up.
Caspian's like, hold on. This is the perfect spot. He starts hauling the gunpowder barrels out also.
Oh yeah, we can trade.
He stacks off 4 of the 6 gunpowder barrels in front of Dibs and just makes the explosion sign with his hands. Dibs shakes his head and starts rubbing his hands together, and he goes, "We need 250 gold worth for that." Okay, good. And Dibs fans it off, and you guys manage to get 25 whole points of repair ability.
Nice. Yeah.
That's gonna fill your cargo completely up, though.
I also, I don't know if this will be necessary, but I am, we could also scuttle this ship and, take its supplies, or take, for materials for the storm chaser if need be, but...
Yeah, we can cannibalize if we need to, and we'll just tow the hull until we get to port, and then we can get it back going. This is worth too much just to scuttle. I mean, you could be flying in one of those, and you see Caspian point out to one of the barrel dinghies with the goblins swimming around it.
I would rather not, but...
They use catapults still, and it's 2 goblins holding the rope, or bungee thing. Flinging goblins onto your boat. It's
I don't wanna be
ridiculous.
that goblin.
No, absolutely not.
I could see where it could be fun. Little catapult action.
The Rimbane. The kobold sneaking out a little bit, huh?
Yep. It's still in there.
It's still in there. It's just suppressed with this intelligence. Right. You guys spend a little bit of time. You managed to stock the boat up with as many repair supplies as you could put on there without sacrificing your guys' food stores. Obviously. And you set out. The last message you got from the captain, he said that he thought that he was floating southwest, I think, right?
Yep.
Yep. So southwest from where you guys are on your map that I gave you the other day. I'm looking at it. I would say, where did I put that stinking map? There it is.
That's what put us in Uncharted.
Yep. So just off of that map that we have there, if you're heading straight southwest, like at a 45-degree angle, that's all open water. And once you guys get towards like where the compass is that's the edge of the northern ley line. So you're that like the ruined island to the edge of that compass where the east is, going straight up and down on that map I gave you. That's how wide the northern ley line is.
Shit. So very wide.
Very, very wide.
Well, it's maybe the last time we see you again, Dibs.
What, are you gonna die?
Well, I don't know, man. That's what ventures.
All right. Well,
I don't plan on dying.
I'll be here if you don't die.
Oh, you know I'll be back. If I can.
He cracks a beer, takes a big pull, and throws it at you. Just expecting you to catch it. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Let's see. Not great. 14.
You grab it like two hand it, and it spills a little bit and splashes on your shoulder. And he's like, "Oh, sorry. I don't know why I did that."
Habit, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry about that. You can have it.
I'll pass it to crew
To
member or
Jam.
something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wet your whistle.
Just hearing a robot say, "Thank you for getting handed a beer."
I put it up to my monitor face and it spills all over.
I'll help him wipe it down. Don't want my robot getting too sticky.
All right, drink the beer that he threw at you for no reason. That was weird. I just really got into character, and that's what Dibs did, so I had to do it.
It fits.
That's so funny.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense. All right, we are setting sail. Who's taking the helm?
Well,
Halen was pretty eager.
you know, gotta keep the streak alive.
Gotta keep the streak alive.
I'll use persuasion and give everybody a motivational speech about how we owe the captain our lives and we will save him and end the storm chaser. Rally the troops.
Rally them.
14.
Good. Roll that rally. 14. All right, we'll go into this travel with a 14. D6s from everybody.
Ooh.
Getting a waiting on GM.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little. Oh, there's my dice.
Looks like the ship just pooped that out.
Can't see what I rolled up.
I didn't either. Go ahead and roll again, buddy. Four. Nice. No sixes, no ones?
Not for me.
Alright, you guys break down to heading towards the southwest in hopes of finding your captain. It's a pretty uneventful day, but you guys managed to find the wind and coast along. Nothing too crazy happens, because you guys never roll ones. But with a 14, I will say that give me a, since you're helming us, Vice, who's got the sight glass actually? Give me a perception check, whoever's got it.
I think I had it last.
Alright, standing at the wheel, you pull out your spyglass. Roll that perception, buddy.
With advantage, right?
Yes.
18.
18. Roll a d4 for me.
Three.
3 on a d4.
Yup.
Further to the south west, you see what looks to be a rocky outcropping in the shape of like almost like a dome-like shape. To the straight south, you see what looks to be a structure of some sort, like an actual work structure, farther out in the distance than the rocky outcropping to the southwest. And as you look out due west, scanning that direction, you see what looks to be a set of small floating islands all huddled together.
Does that seem to be... But we don't see the captain there, do we? The storm chaser?
No, in your 360 of the area, you don't see the storm chaser anywhere. Those are the 3 things that you see.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but my priority is the storm chaser. So, I don't know if I recommend stopping anywhere.
Neither do I.
Yeah, we can fly by the ones that are in our path and just give it all looky-loo while we pass by.
Can
Swing at
somebody?
it
I don't,
closer.
we just talked about this, but I can't remember if someone's a cartographer. If they could.
Rimman's been making a map. You could
So we could come back. Or
you could unlock those
Well, I know
locations
that-
on the map, Rimbane, for sure.
So you said southwest there's an island with a dome rock, south is a work structure, and west is a set of small floating islands together?
Yep. So like straight to the southwest is like a cavern. Looks to be some sort of like fortress due south. And on the straight west was the cluster of small islands.
I have that written down in my notes.
Cool. And then I'll after this session I'll get your map updated with those markings on there. I'll put a little check mark next to the ones that you've been to now that we're putting newly discovered ones on the map.
Yes, I agree. We should probably prioritize the storm chaser.
Why don't I swing by for a closer look and I'll meet up with you later? Just, shoot up in the air. Oh, I lost myself.
So what is your flying speed?
30.
30 feet. The calm is moving much faster than you, so getting back to it would be nigh impossible if you fly away from it.
dash around?
You got 60 feet dashing.
If you double your speed, then yeah.
Yeah, I think Caspian would even like he'd want to use you for stuff like that, but he'd be like, wait till like if we pass by anything, we'll slow down. You can scoop around while we're kind of just slowing down, moving at a slower pace, and then as you do, come back, we'll pick up speed again. Then you can see if there's any reason to jump off, but don't just be flying out, because if we're hauling, it's going to be hard for you to catch back up.
I'm getting boat fever here.
I want to fly.
This water's getting to me. City boy.
Just a city boy at heart. Right, cool. So you guys, Caspian says, I'm up for it. You guys want to keep sailing through the night? Or do we need to break into shifts and slow down?
I say we keep going.
All right.
Nothing like a nighttime cruise with the boys.
Let's do
My
it.
gentle fellows.
Everybody nods in unison. Who's taking the helm?
I can
I will let
use
someone else do it.
what
this time.
little I know of weaving to use my arcana to try and follow the read the ley line.
Absolutely, and I'll give you advantage on that arcane also if you use Kalen's spyglass.
I'm gonna rip it
Yeah,
out of his
hand it
hands.
over. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make him rip it out of my hands.
Roll PvP.
Initiative starts now.
Initiative now.
All right, spell shocking grasp.
Got a hunter and the big one.
Ooh, okay, a 13 for my arcana.
13?
Yep.
It's easy enough since you guys are in such a wide berthing of the northern ley line. Your compass works like very well here, so you don't even need to rely on ley line mapping or anything like that. But you are starting to see a pattern, and you see branching like hair like weaves way off in the west as you get closer to the west. You notice that like there's a lot of branches coming off the ley lines. This thing's huge, and each one of those branches could be literally anything: an island, a monster, a portal. Who knows? This world is crazy, but for the first time, you're seeing how big this kind of world actually is after living in the Feywild for so long.
It's miraculous I found the tavern with such a big world.
You guys continue sailing into the evening. And as Meridian shows his face again, very close again this time, the brightness is almost makes it feel like you can see everything. Almost feels like you're up during the day, just colorless and washed with red. But his presence is very much known at this point. As you continue going in this western direction, the rocky crag that you noticed from a distance starts to get a little bit closer. With the red light of Meridian illuminating, you could probably get a good vantage on it from this point out. You guys hear me?
Oh, yeah. Just screen change to waiting on GMs with something's happening.
Oh, I thought I could jump maps and without pulling you guys through. So sorry about that. Give me one second. Now I know what my timing is on that. I'm just gonna get you guys' tokens because I don't have a boat on this map. Jam.
Raise.
Galen. Vice. Rim. Right, you guys, is everybody here?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you guys' tokens won't actually be on the map until you guys decide to come over. But as the calm gets closer, you start to see that a lot of these rocky outcroppings are populated with trees. And there's a lot more of them than it looked like farther out. As you get on the same level, it almost looks like they start popping up as far as the eye can see in every direction. The calm slowly comes up to about 10 feet per roundish of speed. Sails get pulled up. You see Caspian look over at you, Vice, and just nod.
Time to spread my wings. Time to fly like an eagle.
Oh my God, he's always got to say something. It's not poetry, man. Just go look.
Just fucking do it. I'll jump up in the air and take a wide sweep around the crags.
All right, give me a perception. You have dark vision? Yeah, you have dark
I
vision.
do. Perception. Very bad. That is a dirty 1.
A dirty 1?
I got 2 minus a 1, so a dirty 1.
You, with the reflection of Meridian's light off the water, you can't see through the surface. It just looks like maybe a giant tide pool. If the water was a little bit higher, this would be a nightmare if your ship came through here in a storm.
So they seem to be, oh, you said rocky, so yeah. It's not just sandbars or anything. Probably with that roll I don't see much, but do I see any life, any crazy orangutans or people or anything?
You'll have to get a little closer with your dirty
in.
1.
Yeah, swoop on in. 5.
Yeah, it's better than dirty 1.
Not by much.
How close do you get with this 5?
I would keep about a 60-foot distance from any one.
Well, 60 feet, still too far. 5, you still see what you saw before. You gotta get closer.
Curiosity is kidding me.
Can I see anything from my position?
Give me a perception there, Jammer.
There's a 10. 30 foot.
You got a 10?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
18.
Nice, Jam. Jam, your sensors go out and you start to pick up little blips in the water here and there, and you look through, and one of your lenses changes and reflects the, gets rid of the moonlight reflection. I'm gonna flavor that as you pull a pair of Ray-Bans that are polarized out of your pouch and put them on. And you see fish, large fish, swimming around inside these tide pools, eating other fish and other things. Off in one corner, you even see a human-sized octopus, seemingly burrowing up inside of its cave for a night.
And it's horrifying.
But there is life within here. To notice anything specific, you have to get a little bit closer.
I'd go within 30 feet.
What are you looking for specifically?
I guess just to see if this is just kind of a random spot in the water, or if there's some sort of structures, human-made, or not human, but man-made, humanoid-made structures, or if any signs of anyone being here, I guess.
Okay, so you either want to investigate to see if there's anything of value, you want to do a survival check to see if there's been any tracks or settlements in the area, or you want to perceive just anything that's out in the open. You've perceived quite a few times and keep getting closer. You're not picking up much from this side of the surface of the water. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Like I need to get down into the water or near it. Very near it. Like you're saying.
Yeah, just the way the lighting and everything is working, you can't see through a sheen of red.
Yeah.
Jam did for a second because of his Ray-Bans.
Gotta give me some of those. I'll pop down to one of the little islands that looks safe. Whatever that means.
Sponsored by Ray-Bans. This
Thank you.
episode is not sponsored by Ray-Bans.
It is not.
And I'll start with a survival.
All right, give me a survival check.
And because I got it, I'm going to go for the all or nothing coin.
Oh, cool.
I haven't really used it yet.
Do the
I guess
O.
10 or lower is a nat 1, and 11 or higher is a nat 20.
Cool.
So, it's a 15, so that's a nat 20.
Nice. All or nothing pays off.
Let's go.
You only notice what you kind of have figured between you and Jam. There are portions of these rocks that looks like the water comes up to. There's barnacles and stuff like that. So you know that these can be a little bit more submerged. But for some reason, you just have a weird tickle in the back of your head. And you put your head down below the water for just a second and open your eyes, and you see that each one of these rocky islands only goes down into the water about 8 feet. And then it has these long tendrils drifting in the current, floating underneath. And you pull your head back up.
Interesting. Would I know any more about that? Or is
Roll.
this far beyond my...
Yeah, this would be like a survival or a history.
Both are terrible. Oh my goodness, nat 20.
Nice, 2 in a row.
Hey!
You don't know exactly what the heck this means, but it looked like... It almost looks like these islands are the tops of very, very large jellyfish. And they're all just floating in this area.
If I'm not within range, I would get within range and use message to communicate to the crew my findings. 120-foot range. Let everybody know that these islands are not as they appear. They seem to be some sort of giant jellyfish.
Do you think we could use them to cook some good food? I've never used jellyfish in my cooking before, but I'm always keen to try.
You and your exotic tastes. I don't know how to even manage to get one back. They don't seem to be attacking the other wildlife. Not just like mindless killers.
Like you're putting it together. Each one of these rocks that is sticking above the water could be an entire gigantic, like 20-foot jellyfish underneath the water.
Shit.
Perhaps we don't disturb them.
Maybe we just
That would be advisable.
move on by.
I don't think I have enough pee stored if you get stung by one of those.
Drink another beer, you'll be fine. Oh, crazy. Giant jellyfish.
Just a 19 for no reason. It's definitely not
Champ
something
pulls out a beer, opens it, putters it against his face, and pours on.
Vice, I'm going to say, as you pull your head out and send that message, all of a sudden it gets very dark.
Oh,
And you hear a noise of like a swish and a splash, and something comes over your body, and then you feel your feet get swept up from underneath you, and you hit the side of the ground, and you feel yourself get drug over the edge of one of these things and into the water.
my first reaction is to
Reaction.
chug my reaction. Oof, I don't know if I can do it. Is to try and drink the water breathing potion.
Okay, absolutely. So bam, bam, you're like, oop, you're fiddling your thing, you feel the water, you down your potion. You can use your action, or, sorry, that's gonna be just your bonus action. You can use your reaction to try and get out of this bag. Or your action, sorry.
You can do it! And
Okay, that's gonna be like a athletics probably.
You tell me how you're getting out of here. Use your spells, items, teeth. What do you want to do?
Might have something good here. Hang on. I probably just wasted water breathing because I forgot that I had a vortex warp.
Oh. Vortex Warp is C, and you are technically blind at the moment.
Shit. That's not good. Am I below the water or in something else?
You're below the water, and you seem to be sinking at a rate of about 15 feet every round, and this is your first round getting in the water.
Shit. I will try and shape water to swirl it around me and help me get back to the surface.
Oh, okay. So you're inside of a bag, like a leather bag.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I misunderstood what was happening.
Yeah, it got dark all of a sudden, like you pulled your head out of the water, did the Captain America to your hand message thing, and then all of a sudden it got dark. Rolled a 19 plus and a nat 20 on their net attacks, so.
how far away are they?
You guys are about 80 feet at this point away from the islands where you just saw him, and now he's not there, standing there anymore. The ethereal glow of his wings is gone.
Did we see anything, like, attack him? Or did he just vanish?
He's just... You blinked and he was gone.
Well, I will definitely call out for him. But, hey, you out there?
Vice?
Buddy, you there?
Let's see.
All right, Vice, what are you doing to get out of there? Otherwise we're going to go 15 feet deeper.
I'm going to use Chill Touch to try to get the mask, or to get the net, or the bag. Try to
You want to
There
do entropic damage to a lifeless bag.
the only thing I have is
You rot it
Shocking
away.
Grasp.
Let's make
Right.
it rock.
If I want to do that.
Do you have a knife?
Yeah, I think I have.
You're trying to get all crazy with it. I mean, it's leather.
Spellcaster.
It's leather.
Spells are my thing.
They are your thing. But are they going to
Yeah.
get you out of a leather bag?
I'd go. My mind would suddenly snap to. The panic would subside, and I go, "God, I'm an idiot. I got a knife."
I love you, Ryan.
I cast Steel.
I cast knife.
Steel stick. Goodness.
That's so funny.
Trying to get it way too complicated.
Miss you too, Shelton, buddy. We'll get you in one of these games. I'll get you. I'll send you a schedule. See if you can get in a guest star in one of these things, man. All right. Yeah. You want to roll an attack to get out? That's what you're asking to do.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and attack this bag.
I imagine that's. I should have proficiency, so that should be a 6.
6. You're in a bag and you have a knife in your hand. I'm not dumb enough to think that you can't hit this bag. Roll your damage.
Sure hope so. Daggers are D4. 3.
Hey, okay. I was gonna say, now if you only roll 1 damage, you're in the bag still. You put your knife out and you push on it until the tension, you feel it snap, you slide it up. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check to try and squeeze out of the hole you've cut in this leather bag as it's descending.
15.
15. You squeeze your ethereal wings just out of happenstance because your brain is thinking tight. Whoop, you shoot out of the bag, like Ace Ventura out of the back of the rhino on When Nature Calls.
No.
If you haven't seen it, look it up.
Yeah. I fucking love that movie as a
And
kid.
YouTube it.
boop,
He'll probably do.
you shoot out. You are now floating 15 feet below the surface. You see the red moon reflected above. You see bubbles rising. You see 2 shadows, one with a flipper for a back, for legs, and another with 2 finned feet kicking. Their eyes look back at you. You see almost like a light source, like an anglerfish, floating off of either of their heads. As they begin to swim faster into the darkness, they disappear. Just for a moment, you're startled by movement to your left, and you look over, and one of the jellyfish's large tentacles swooshes by, narrowly missing you, but seemingly just floating with the current. What do you do, Vice?
Now can I vortex warp?
Absolutely.
Surface.
Boom.
Swamp.
After about 10 seconds of not being able to see Vice, you guys all of a sudden see him reappear, flying in the air. Now dripping wet.
I will use the message cantrip to ask him, what was all that about? Why did you go?
Where'd you go?
I suggest we either prepare to fight or get the fuck out of here. Merman, drag me down. Trying to kill me.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. I'm gonna start loading the cannons.
Cannons are loaded for bear already. They even got the weather caps on the tips of them. You see Caspian and Isaac just give you a big thumbs up, Rimbane. Oh, don't worry. Wait,
We'll,
are we staying to fight? Just get out of here. Come on, let's go. They ain't got no ships.
I'm just
message
getting ready for
him.
whatever is about to happen.
I'll message him back and just say, keep your ass in the water. They might be trying to come up underneath the boat. If they know you're there.
All right to that. Get back over here. Let's get out of here. We gotta go find the captain.
Double time it back. Double time it back.
Vice flies back to the ship. We come back to the calm. I want like a group token thing inside the uniques that I can just click and it has all you guys selected. And it automatically teleports you to the map. That'd be awesome.
Someday it'd be nice.
Not complaining. Just saying, that'd be a nice feature. Nice cost of living feature.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys managed to get back aboard the ship, Vice, as you land, sails fully unfurl. Any slowing tools that were being used are now put away. you guys pick up your speed as you begin to lead this tide pool, seeming tide pool, out behind you. Somebody roll me a d4 to see what we see, and a perception check.
I'll roll a d4. 2.
I think
Two?
I rolled perception recently.
You rolled the one. Oh, yeah, that's going to be the end of another leg of travel, so roll another perception for your captainry there. Mr. Kalen. That was a 4, Rimbane, right?
2.
Oh, 2. 2 on a d4.
Can I roll with the spyglass and get advantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh, 10.
10. You see with the spyglass. That was a 2. Still down to the heading south to be, yeah, still be in pretty much the southern direction. You see that man-made looking structure, very square shape to it. And still off to the west, northwest, you're a little bit more in line with the floating islands, the larger floating islands, not the small little ones like the ones you just found. But they are in that direction, but heading in your southwestern trajectory to find the captain. You don't see anything. As morning comes, you guys can continue traveling. There will be Constitution saving throws after this point to continue traveling versus exhaustion. But you can keep pushing on, or you guys can take a lazy day and just let the boat go at normal pace.
I'm okay with resting. We need to be prepared.
Yeah.
We need to be in tip-top shape.
Yep.
Was that dawn breaking, or are we before dawn?
It is dawn at this moment. All things that recharge at dawn are recharged. That is not a long rest.
Well, I could send the captain another message, see if he's in a hurry. Hopefully no krakens have come and attacked him, or some jellyfish. They seem to be fond of vice.
What can I say? Quite likable.
Speaking of which, has your cabin fever subsided, or was that enough adventuring?
I think I'm good for a day or two.
Nothing like being stuck in a bag to get rid of what you want to explore.
Almost dying in a watery grave.
Every single time getting stuck in a bag makes me want to adventure less.
Yes.
Getting stuck in a bag sounds miserable. All right. Let's see here.
I think I'll explore the finer things of boat life.
I like that tone better right there. That looks good. All right. So you guys just set sail and throw a rope on the reel, so everybody can kind of take a break. You can do it in 6-hour shifts. Or you can do it in, let's see, how many of you are there? With Caspian, who's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You guys can split an entire long rest into 3 watches with two per watch if you wanted.
Could me and Vice practice short swords and shields during our watch? Or during our rest?
During the rest, if you guys want to spend an hour doing practice right now, we can before we go into our long rest.
There we go.
All right, who's shielding and who's swording?
Got the shield.
Rimbane is sword.
All right, give me an attack versus your AC. Rimbane attack versus Vice's AC.
I got an 8.
8.
My AC is 13.
13. Take another check in your shield growth. Vice. Rimbane, just you maybe you need to practice on a different target. Go over and find a post to hit, and swing that sword
Hitting
again.
the mast,
Yeah,
chopping it down.
you find a post. Roll me one more attack.
A 3.
Just not getting the hang of it. Instead of hitting the post, you actually cut one of the lifelines that's strung between them. You're like, God dang it! Now you got to mend that together.
I will do that.
You'll get this sword figured out one of these days. Just not today.
I think I'm supposed to throw it.
Yeah,
Start looking at it.
using a mage hand. So who is going to take first watch? Who's going to take second? And who's going to take third? On this rotation, you'll be watched during the day, and traveling at night, or this evening, I should say.
I'll take first rest, so that way I can be up during the night, since I can see good at night. I just
take
want
first
to
watch,
make sure
then.
I'm up at night.
Take first watch as well.
First, all right, Caspian and Isaac will take second watch.
Yeah, I've got good dark vision as well, so last watch.
So, wait, Jam, did you say last watch?
First, I'm taking first watch.
First, okay. So we got Rimbane and Jam on first watch. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
As I merge your two bodies together. Caspian and Isaac on second, and Kaylin Vice third. Sounds good. That back there. All right. So one you can roll with advantage, or both you can roll individually for perception checks for your watch.
I just use my passive perception of 26.
Are you gonna go into sentry mode? No, this is an active scan of the area,
Okay.
so it dulls your passive senses when you're actively looking for something. Is how I was explaining
Alright.
it. So
You mind if I, I just have advantage on perception checks.
yeah, but anyway, so you you'd have advantage, and then Rimbane can just roll his by himself.
Okay.
Basically, get 3 checks.
What happens?
I got a 6.
Nice.
Alright. Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for Jam. Jam, as you're scanning around, you keep noticing Rimbane keeps looking at that sword in his hands and like shaking his head. He gets a little distracted during your watch, but with your dirty 20, you scan the horizon, you scan the edge of the boat, you scan the skies. Nothing sneaks up on you. Next watch, Caspian and Isaac. The sun is blistering now, so whoever's resting probably wants to be below deck. Let's see, these guys are gonna roll. Right, a 5 and a 4, and that makes a 8 and a 9. Good. Jam and Rimbane, Caspian and Isaac walk past you guys, and they go lean up on the deck as they get ready for their watch. You hear them start conversation over the edge of the back of the ship. You make your way down into the cargo hold. It's a lot cooler down there. Not a lot of room, though. Vice and Kaylin have found bunking somewhere on some planks or some boards or pile of rope. But this is traveling at sea. Does anybody need to take a drinky break? Or go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I'd be into that.
Cool.
Yeah, but I won't turn it down. I don't know if I need it.
All right. Well, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. Let's take a little break, and we'll see you guys in just a minute.
Sounds good.
So,
3 means diddly squat in 3
I
years.
know, right?
Hopefully, I can just use ChatGPT to do my job, and not ChatGPT does my job,
You mean you hope ChatGPT lets you have a job?
Yeah.
or just no jobs for everybody.
That'd be fine. Why can't everybody just hang
Yeah.
out and play D&D all the time?
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be a
I'm
deal.
all
Let the
about the
robots
machine
do the
uprising,
farm
dude.
work.
I'll be a battery to let the robots fix everything. I'm fine with that. Just give me
Yep,
a.
we've discussed it.
We
Toss me in
took-
the Matrix.
We're in, man. We've already
Well,
made
like
that
the
bet.
AI overlords are gonna be better than.
Yes,
we
it
got,
will.
so, I mean,
Absolutely, anything would be better.
Like
Let me
I'm not,
choose.
no, I don't even expect like a paradise. I just expect better for the machines. You know.
Hey, there's that line that the agent says that like humans didn't do good in a paradise. I'd be fine with that. I wouldn't overthrow that.
Yeah.
Give me some fucking isekai anime. The hero always wins, no problem. I'm down.
Yeah. Be like One Punch Man. Like you're depressed because you don't have an issue, or like you don't have anything to challenge yourself. But like I'd take that. I'd take
Yep.
that hit for
I'll
society.
just play video games then. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
what
beat
One
everybody
Punch
in
Man
one
does.
punch. Yep.
Yep. You ain't got to
Leave
sell
me
me on that
alone.
crap.
Video games is king.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell I'm
Um,
food focused. To be in the battery, you gotta create energy. To create energy, you gotta eat. So I'm in.
True.
I'm in.
you guys ready to rip? Johnny boy, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's
All right. So you guys start your long rest, and a couple hours go by, 2 hours or so go by, and everybody's just sitting below deck, and you hear loud footfalls. Bum 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 bum. The hatch opens. Caspian looks down and says, "Hey, get up! Sorry, get up now! Shadows in the water.
Oh god.
They're pacing us. We need sails now." And then he runs away from the doorway.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Who is
I will,
Shadows, and why is he in the water?
The door is just open now, and he's not standing there anymore. You hear just footsteps up there. Isaac and whoever is on deck unfurling sails and trying to get this thing going.
Yeah, I'll start putting my armor on, and then head upstairs. Make sure I have all my gear.
Geared up, ready to go. You guys come aboard the deck, and Kalen and Jam. Actually, what's everybody's passive perception?
26.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And
Is a
Very bad.
30 hit?
12. Or no, 10.
9.
Sorry, 10.
Jam, as soon as your head breaks through the cargo hold and you look over the edge, you see that some of these figures in the water are humanoid in shape, and they're swimming very fast. There's also some that are much larger, a little bit deeper than these humanoid shapes, and it looks to be that much was what's propelling them through the water.
Okay. Where are they coming? What side are they coming from?
You look over the left and the right, and about 15 degrees off in either direction, there's one on either side, and then it looks like to be almost like a darker shape or school of them about 100 feet back in the water.
We're surrounded.
So I would say if you zoom out, I'll throw some markers up for you. You see one here. Oops, that's too big. You see one here. Oops. Let's do it like this. I'll figure these out one of these days. You see one here, and you see one here. And then back here, it's 200, right about there.
I'm waiting on the GM right now.
Oh, you guys aren't on the screen? No, come
I am.
on, man.
I am.
Oh,
I think
John
it's
has
'cause you
some...
Yeah.
disconnected.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to restart my computer.
I totally forgot. How's that? You back in?
Yeah, I'm back in.
Okay, do you see my ridiculous ruler drawing in the water?
Yeah.
So you got one right there. Right there. Alright, let's see. I'll just fly Vice over there. This will be easier. One right here. One right here. And then the group of them is like about this area.
There's probably no way to actually aim the cannons. You can't really aim the cannons in the water.
Sadly, the column can only fire in a cone off the front of the ship.
And we outrun them.
Possibly if everybody gets to battening sails.
Galen, you can do it. I cast guidance.
I will take the helm.
You cast guidance, and I play scary music. Caitlin on the helm. Everybody else is working on the sails. So somebody is going to get advantage from Isaac, and somebody's going to get advantage from Caspian. But I need two people to check either your survival. Let's see. This is for your sails. It's going to be survival, or I think athletics or acrobatics could also be part of it.
I can do survival.
Okay, survival for you at advantage.
Oh, at advantage. Which is good.
Yeah.
Needed that.
Heck, go
God dang!
Shit.
on it with these fucking dice.
I know. You can roll physical if you want, buddy. I never love it when I have to roll digital dice. Jam, you and Isaac get on one set of the sails on the main mast. You guys start to unfurl, and Isaac starts going a little bit faster than you, so you overcompensate and go a little too fast for him, and he loses his rope. And now the sail is flying up in the air, and we'll require an action to try and grab that. Front sails for the other roll, please.
Sails, right? Not helm. Helm hasn't had the roll yet.
No helm yet.
I'm going to emboldening bond myself and Vice.
All right, emboldening bond.
Yep. D4 every turn. Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
What's the time on that?
10 minutes.
Nice. Okay, cool. 10 minutes.
Yep.
You cast your emboldening bond. Let's see, because that left you open on the sails. Vice, give me your sails roll. At advantage, Caspian's helping you.
With a D4 added to that.
Well, it's bad all around, but let's see. 11.
What was that?
11.
11? You and Caspian both unfurl the front sails. You guys begin to pick up speed. You know without the main mast down, you're not going to outrun these things. The main mast is flapping in the wind, and with that, splashing over the backside, this up here, splashing over the backside of the ship and landing a lithe creature with a long tail, webbed fingers and toes, wearing a bird's beak, a very large bird's beak, as a helmet, and a bone-like spear. He lands on back of the ship and just screams, and a noise erupts from the nostrils on this bird beak. And we're gonna go to initiative from now. He called his allies, which are...
I forget, does do the blessed-like dice get added to initiative?
do they?
I think we ruled that once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Definitely
so.
Ability check.
I think they do.
Alright, I went from a 7 to a big old 9.
Yeah, do you see my dice on,
And Vice,
my
you
roll
have
on
the other
D-
embolden.
Sweet.
Say that again, John.
Sam, do you see my what I rolled on D&D Beyond?
I did not. What'd you get? Is that a 1 also?
I got a 19.
Oh,
I
that's-
got a 20, but my modifier makes it.
Oops.
Oh,
I got a
19.
19.
There you
One
go.
for Galen.
yeah, but I did get a net 20.
I'll go back over to D&D Beyond.
It seems to be more your friend.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna be here.
All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men.
And this guy is over here.
I didn't know I was dead.
You are now. Gotcha.
Sorry, it takes a minute to get these guys set up. All right. As this whale goes out, he rallies the troops, and the merfolk that were barnacled to the bottom of your ship begin to crawl up the sides and on top of the deck. And you see splashing out of the top of the water with fin-like tails, almost like complete mermaids. You see 4 creatures emerge from the water as they begin to sail towards the boat. That's when we'll go into initiative. And I'm going to grab everybody. Nope, doesn't work that way. Giller, that guy. Jam, Caspian. Isaac? Vice, did I get you? Who we're missing?
I got 13 in my initiative.
Rimbane.
I am on the boat. Yeah, no, it should be good.
And we got Vice, Kalen, Jam, Rimbane, Caspian, Isaac.
Excuse me.
Shaman, Folk, and Gillers. Okay, cool. Everybody is on the board. What was your initiative, Vice?
13.
13. And Jam?
19.
19?
20,
Oh, that's right, natural 20.
19.
We're gonna split them up because they're NPCs. I'm gonna roll 4. People's initiatives. No natural 20s, so we're gonna do a new style of combat turn I want to try out. You guys go first. So it's your guys' turn as a party. If you want to synergize and use, you can say I'm casting this, and then you can proc off of that. Blah blah whatever. But it's your guys' turn. You guys determine where you want who to go in. So if you got some spells you want to try and stack together, or anything that you both want to cast fireball at the same time, stuff like that, we can make it happen.
Please do not cast fireball at the same time.
Be great on a ship. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got my form of dread where I can frighten people if I hit them. It'd be useful here. But I've also got some meta magic.
Yeah, I just want to throw out.
Will it make it easier for you guys if I just let your full team go, but in the order that you rolled your initiative? I was going to give you whoever rolled the highest initiative as a group gets to go first as a group. But if it make it easier for you guys, we can go. What'd you roll, Kalen, for yours?
You got 20.
20. So we can just say it's Jam, Kalen, Vice, Rimbane, if that makes it easier for you guys. Or if at any point you want to switch to, hey, I'm doing this, you do that, you do this, you guys could just say, yeah, that's our turn.
Yeah.
If you want to. I don't know, I saw it on D&D shorts.
Whatever.
Cool.
You said it takes an action to do to get the sails back in order.
It will take a check of some sort to get the sails going again. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to. I'll use my action to try to do that, and then my bonus action to send out my spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah, sweet. Give me a. So to grab these is either going to be athletics or acrobatics, whatever you think.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use. Who was helping me to do this?
So we're going to be initiative now, so you're not getting any help right now.
No, I mean, who was helping me when I first tried to do this?
Isaac was.
Okay, Isaac. Would Isaac have a better athletics or acrobatics than me?
He's pretty good at grabbing those sails.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to do the help action for Isaac.
Nice.
Get those sails down.
There you go.
And then my bonus action, spiritual weapon. I'm going to send my drone out, and he's going to attack. I don't know how to ping. Forgotten how to ping on this.
This
Can
guy
I
here.
move my spiritual weapon around?
You should be able to move it. Yeah, I gave you. You should be able to move it.
It's not letting me.
Player permission. Hold on, give me 1 second. GM tools.
I can't even move my character. Oh, it's Vice's turn. On the thing.
That's why. Oh yeah, that's why. So that's probably not going to work with Tails. Well, it can because we don't have to worry about this. Let's just say. Oop, there you go.
I'm gonna. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna have him attack this one right here.
Okay, you can dunk up that guy in front of you.
Yep.
Give me the attack roll.
Okay. +6 to hit, so that's 17 to hit.
17 absolutely hits. Go and roll that damage.
That is 6 force damage.
6, not bad. He's that bops him in the face, and his eyes bulge out a little bit, and blood starts leaking from his face. Fish don't like being clubbed in the back of the head. And then, cool. Isaac's gonna go ahead and take that advantage you gave him. Try to get these sails under control. Yeah, absolutely. He gets these things. He grabs both the ropes, pulls them down to a point, and ties them off in the center. Walks over to the other side, uses the rest of his movement, and gets them sprawled back out to where they need to be and locked down. He just nods at you, Jam. Big smile on his face. You feel the ships lurch forward. I'm actually gonna make this guy do something. It lurches. This guy falls off the back.
Yeah.
Because he rolled a 3 on his dexterity saving throw. Let's see here, Kalen, and Vice. Kalen, Vice, and Rimbane. What are you guys doing?
The one that Jam hit, I want to hex him with my bonus and just swing.
All right, swing away. You should have 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get there. Not bad.
Yeah, this one doesn't give me crits. Alright, so actions, long sword. Yeah. 22.
22 absolutely hits. What's your minimum damage?
Like 5, I think.
You walk up and slap him with your sword right in between the eyes. His eyes shut, and he falls to the ground lifeless. He only had 4 hit points left.
Nice. Okay, then I will go ahead and we'll save moving my hex. I'll have my bonus actions free. So yeah, I'll save who I'm gonna put my hex on.
Yep.
And that'll be it. Yeah.
Right,
I will take position around. I'm already around Jam now. We've got to keep Jam and Vice safe up in the air. Yeah.
Okay, Vice.
Good.
Appreciated that.
Vice is floating where he is, and he will use the all too familiar sight or feature now, form of dread. Eyes roll back. He gets kind of fog around him. Fingers grow long and pointy. Let's see.
You notice this time also your canines elongate about a half an inch.
Yes.
They're already kind of sharp. They just stretch out a little bit more.
Just a little more. Not a lot, just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then any creature I hit on my turn makes a save DC or they're frightened. I'm immune to frightened. Let's see. And then that's my bonus action. Then I'm going to, where's it go? Sorry. New to sorcerers.
I think everybody's new to sorcerers.
Yeah. I'm going to use Twin Dispel. 1 point for a cantrip to target a second creature with the same spell. And I'm going to do Chill Touch
Ooh, nice.
on any of these weak-looking fools.
All right, he's gonna strike against 2 of them. Give me 2 rolls.
So let's see. That's 17 plus 6.
That'll hit. So you got this guy by Caspian.
8 plus 6 and 4, so 14. Yeah.
14 hits also.
Sweet.
What is the damage?
First one, that's a 6. And he's frightened.
6 and frightened.
And then a 2 and frightened
2
for 1 turn.
and
my
frightened.
next turn.
So the 2 that are not flying on the edge there both took damage and are frightened of you.
Yes.
All right. Vice still got movement.
That's it. I'll try and put myself in a better position, whatever the hell that means.
Just remember the ship is going to be moving very quickly very soon. So you keeping up is probably going to require dashes in a very short period of time.
Yeah, I will. I want to stay out of range, but I don't want to have to fly and do things. I don't know why I can't move myself, but
Right,
I'll just kind of take perch up there on the mast.
Yep. Make sure you got permission.
There we go.
There you go. So you take a little nesty nest up there on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you. I'll see if I can get you.
Just trying to get a little elevation to rest on it.
There you go.
Perch like a parrot. Go.
Parrot man. What's a parrot plan? Cool. We got you up on top. Not a bad spot to be.
Action. That's it.
Rimbus. McBimbus.
I'll
Rose
walk
call.
over to this guy, and I'm going to shocking grasp.
All right. Go ahead and shock and grasp him.
As a 19 to hit.
Absolutely.
That is 5 electric damage.
5 lightning damage. As soon as you zap him, he looks back at you. One of his eyes pops. He's like, "Oh my gosh!"
And he can take no reactions.
He cannot.
So-
He's reacting, but to his eye being popped, not to you walking away from him.
I'm just gonna go right back here and huddle with the robot.
Hodl with the robot. Right? Is that you, big dog?
Yeah, that'll be me.
All right. I don't know why I love the yogurt guys so much, but this guy screams just like the guys from World of Warcraft. Murlocs, is that what they were called?
Yeah.
Rimbane. That is a 11. Does that hit you?
No, it does not.
No, it does not. He shoves this little bony barnacle-covered spear at you, and you just sidestep that. This one charges you, Kalen. That's a 14. I don't think that hits you. This guy's gonna roll on Caspian for an 8. That's gonna whiff. Wait, that would be a disadvantage anyway, so he definitely misses. This guy is going to run and jump over the edge and fall into the water. He's terrified. This guy's got to save against being scared. That's an 8. Nope, he's still scared, so he's gonna dive off the edge, but as he does, Caspian's gonna take a reaction. And before he can jump over the edge, he dies. And this guy here comes to right here. And he's gonna strike at Kalen with advantage. Ooh, Kalen got a 19.
We will shield that.
He's shielding that. He's shielding it. Caspian pushes this over the edge. I believe that is all my Giller warriors. The merfolk are going to use their action to dash, but that will give them enough propulsion to leap over the edge. And board the ship. The shaman is going to... You guys see the water in front of the boat begin to bubble. And then it rises into what looks almost like a mouth of a wave. And then it comes down and just pushes and like looks like it takes a bite like a whale with sharp teeth. Boom! Takes a bite out of the front of the ship. The ship lurches up on its back end and slaps back down into the water, effectively cutting half of its speed down momentarily as this wave of water rushes over across the barrel of the deck. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's not allowed. Oh, but a nat 20 is. Haha.
1, 2,
got a
3,
7.
4, 5, 6.
Golden.
I only rolled a 5.
5. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, I got 2 fails. This guy got swept over, and this guy got swept over.
Uh-oh. I think I got swept over.
It's different for those guys. They don't have hit points. They're more like swarms.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, what did everybody roll?
7 for Rinbane.
7 for
5
Rinbane,
for
5 for Jam. I got
Got a nat 20.
Isaac and Caspian. Ooh, Isaac with the natty 1. And Caspian with a 6. Eee!
Oof. Yeah,
This is horrible.
Thanks.
Alright, so everybody except for the spiritual weapon goes tumbling and smashes back into these stairs. Oh, Kalen, you didn't. You managed to grab onto something. And anything that's on the deck is swishing with you guys. Those guys saved. Caspian tumbles back here. Isaac's gonna hit right there. He's gonna go prone because he rolled a natural 1. And he's gonna take... So everybody who failed is gonna suck up 9 bludgeoning. Dang, I rolled high on that. So there's 9 for Isaac. That's gonna put you at 21. Those guys all succeeded. Kalen succeeded. Vice, what was your... Oh, you didn't get caught by that, Vice. You're up too high. Rinbane, what was your check?
7.
7. So that was... You take that 9 damage as you crash into Jam, and you guys smash into the stairways there. That's its turn. Lucas is...
Was it save or suck? Do we take anything if we saved?
Oh, you take nothing. Nope. No, the only damage was that. So he controlled water, made a giant wave come over the top. The amount of weight that it had, it slams you into something, you're going to take damage from it. That's basically how it worked. You managed to hold on and not go tumbling, so... let's see, Lucas Beach. Lucas is going to stand up. And half his movement, he's going to get over to this guy. Nice job, buddy. Not bad. 6? What's he at? 10? He managed to stab that guy in the back, bloody him up. Caspian is going to stand up and face this guy. He's going to take... Oh, natty 20. 2 swings with his iron gauntlets. Both of them are going to hit. Nice. So he got 22 damage on the crit. And 10, so 32 damage. Not bad at all. These guys are at 30, so. Caspian goes into Punch Town, man. Knocks that dude out. Starts donking him up. Jammer, back to the players.
And where is this shaman?
The shaman got jolted off and landed in the water. So they cast a spell underwater.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll deal with them if they come back.
Jam.
Okay, I'm gonna take my spiritual weapon and donk this one right here, right next to it. Ooh. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. Gotta do 4 damage.
Oh, I rolled a 4. So 8 force damage.
Blammo.
These merfolk, do any of them look injured?
The remaining merfolk do not look injured. The one that Caspian donked out, though, does look very injured.
Okay, I'm going to cast, he's close enough. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him as a wisdom saving throw of 14.
I mean, I was just flavoring it. He's done. He's out of the fight.
Oh, okay.
He's done. He ain't getting back up.
Alright, in that case, I'll cast, wisdom, Toll the Dead on the one that's still standing next to him.
Okay. No, on his buddy there. We'll roll that wisdom save. Oh, wow. Natural 18. 4 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
That'll save?
Yep.
Okay. You can, do you need to move or anything, Jammer?
Nah.
Okay. Jam holds position. Kalen, you're up.
We'll just continue clearing the deck. This one, let's see. This one right here, has he been...
None of the remaining merfolk have taken any damage.
Okay.
Just the one that's on the deck, bleeding from every spot in his face that got pummeled.
Okay, yeah, the support team, they look like they're covered, so we'll go over here to this one, and we'll put my hex on him.
Yep.
And swing.
Swing away.
This one on her. Nope, that's damage roll, not. 17.
17 hits, absolutely.
Then it'll be 7 plus a d6 for hex. Ooh, 6. So 7 plus, so 13 damage.
13, nice. Not quite, didn't quite bloody him.
And there's no, yeah, there's not an enemy within 5 feet. Okay, yep, that'll be it.
Alright, that's Kalen. Let's see, Kalen Weiss. Rimbane.
I'm going to take a slightly different approach, and I'm going to use my telekinetic to try to shove the merfolk off the edge that Kalen's fighting, which is a strength. Let's see here. It is a strength saving throw.
Strengthy?
Yeah. Strength 14.
That is only a 11.
Ooh, he had moved back 5 feet.
So there are lifelines on the ship. You're trying to shove him over the edge.
Yeah.
because the save is just for you to shove him 5 feet, but you have to be able to move him to that 5-foot spot, right?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
But I imagine if he's up against the wall, I can't push him through the wall or anything. So.
Yeah, I think since that's the ruling on that, like, this is basically... I mean, the whole point of it to be there is that, you know, there's an edge to the side of the boat. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna roll a dex save. He failed. He's going over the edge. Oops, not Kalen.
Hey.
I had to make my brain be okay with it. Yeah, he failed dex save, so you shove him 5 feet back, and this rope comes up and you know, grabs onto his little flipper. Oh, whoop! And you just see his tail slip over the edge, and he dives down into the water.
Nice. That is a bonus action.
Nice.
Then I will action Twinned Chill Touch again at the remaining 2 on the back. I forget that time. First one is Nat motherfucking 20.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So
What's the damage on that?
Plus 8 plus 5, that one takes 13. For that one critical.
13.
13 damage. And then the other one is 10 to hit. Probably not.
10 does not hit.
Oh, wait. 10. No, 16, sorry.
16? 16 just hits.
Okay. Not terrible. And then he takes 8 necrotic.
8, not bad. Alright.
Not bad at all.
They don't look bloody, but they don't look like they appreciate what just happened. Go ahead, Rimbane.
I'm going to drink my experimental elixir for the day.
Chug a
That
lug.
is a 1, so that is a 2d4 plus my intelligence heal.
Ooh, ooh.
So I will get back 7 health.
Ooh.
Nice.
Technically, they'd be afraid of me.
Ooh, yeah. Gonna do that.
14 wisdom saves.
It's a 10, and... so this guy failed. Alright, Rimbane, you got what back?
I got 7 health as a bonus action drink, and then I'm going to Shocking Grasp this one closest to me.
Zap him up. Let's see it.
For a total of 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Nice. 4, 7 lightning damage.
Not
No
bad.
reactions until the start of my next turn.
His reaction is gone. He is feared, and he is past the point of bloodied. He looks rough as you run away after you zap this guy. There are no gillers. The merfolk, though, the feared one looks back at him and says, "Let's go, brother. They won't come back." And he jumps over and flees. And this one here looks at the one on the ground dead, and the merfolk up by you, and Isaac over by you, Kalen. It says, "You know not what is coming, and you will not be ready for it. Bask in your sun while you still can." And he drops over the edge, effectively ending the initiative.
I'm going to scavenge this guy for any fish meat.
Is anyone still injured?
They are. Both of these creatures are highly sentient. So if you want to eat them, that's up to you. But that's what I will preface it with.
So it would be like kind of cannibalism.
It'd be kind of. I mean, it's just a weird thing. I just want to make sure your character's okay with it before we go forward.
Kind of little on the sinister side.
It's a little. I mean, yeah. I mean, dragons eat sentient things, but you're not a dragon.
Say that to his face, you know.
I know, right? Say it to my face,
He's
bro.
still a kobold.
Come at me, bro.
Don't make me roar, dog.
I can breathe fire.
If
With
I
a little
remember
help.
right, somewhere in the lore, it is possible to become a dragon if you're a kobold. I can't remember how, but I think you can.
Oh, I'm sure that you can.
I think you have to get like an ancient dragon to like give it to you, but
Just talk to your DM about wanting to become a dragon. Make it happen.
that also.
Because I would love to be a part of it.
Wait, now I'm just sad I missed the opportunity to do like the Dragon Tamer Ranger, and then have a Kobold.
Oh,
pet.
dude, the Drake Warden. Yeah, I built the Drake Warden Gunslinger multi-class, and with a Kobold. And since the Kobold's small and the Drake's medium, once it gets its wings, you have a flying dragon mount. And then you give yourself freaking sharpshooter and whatever that other thing is. You just basically do nothing but crits from the sky with your musket.
That could have been you, Zach. I could have put you on my dragon, but
Could've been on my dragon, boy.
It's alright. He can have like a little side quest where he tries to become a dragon, you know? A dragon tavern owner that like has a little bit of Fey touch going to him. That'd be pretty cool.
You never know.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
Cool
Rimbane
story
would go
me.
through it. I mean, he was born on a savage island. I'm sure he's tasted some kobold before.
Hey, man. You're on the open ocean, too. Stuff gets weird when you're out there with no food for 30, 40 days.
Yeah.
Survival.
Who knows what's going on out there? With that being said, Caspian pushes it over the edge with his harpoon and says, "No, we have enough food." You managed to get a leather pouch filled with seashells and 200 gold worth of gems. You can decide what gems those are, how we do. And then it's also wearing a, it would be considered scale mail, but it's fish scale mail. It's like almost pearlescent in the overlapping scales. They almost look like fish scales or hard clam shells that make up the armor. But anybody wearing it. And then there is a small shield, which just effectively is a shield in the shape of a giant clam shell. Also. Just thematic.
Is anyone injured? Is anyone injured?
I'm good.
I
Take the
am
clamshell
fine.
for flavor.
That clamshell shield.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, I did use a couple spell slots. You know, I'm just saying if we want to take a little 5-10 minute breather.
I am a warlock. I do want a short rest.
And
I could burn
since
some
it is
points.
still the start of the day, I believe, I'm gonna cook up some food.
So it is not the start of the day. That was halfway through the second watch.
Oh, okay.
And that was only about piecing it together. You would assume that was a retaliation attack for disturbing those jellyfish, is what you'd guess. It doesn't seem like they're looking to pursue you, more to punish you. But yeah, you guys can get back. That was only about 30 minutes, about an hour after going full sail. You can't see hide or hair of any of that stuff. You guys can get back into your long rest if you want.
Okay.
Back to it.
Back to it. All right. We'll finish that watch with those guys. Who's taking last?
Well, it's gonna be nighttime. Well, I already signed up for last shift, so yeah.
Last and Kalen, I believe.
Just bonus if it's dark.
What'd you say, sir?
Last shift
Oh, okay.
Just got,
of watch.
got kid attacked.
Okay. So I just need to roll perception.
Yep.
Hold on.
I don't have proficiency, but if you can take advantage, you should do that.
Yeah, I think I got my spyglass, so this should be good for advantage. Which
What?
is only an 8
Yeah, during
this
watch,
time.
one person can roll with advantage, or both of you can roll your own. So you can give your advantage to somebody on watch,
But I wouldn't need.
but you don't need to. So you can roll your own,
But yeah. Okay.
but you're not gonna.
Oh, you may as well, because my highest was an 8. So
Might get a nat 20, so.
You never know.
Well, 17.
Nice. Not too bad. Being up on that upper deck there has its benefits, I guess. The red moon comes very low tonight. Very, very low. It almost feels like it's pushing on you for a second, Vice, as you look up at it. You almost feel like a heat off of it, maybe like the sun, but then you're like, no, it's just red. I'm making it up. But this is the biggest you've ever seen the moon. It is filling the sky.
And there's no craters, it's just like totally smooth.
You see Jam come up through the cargo hatch and walk towards the back and produce 2 sheets of paper with charcoal on them. And then let go of them. And they float away. Jam, you open your eyes as your long rest subsides to your fingers being opened and those 2 pieces of paper that you had the charcoal markings on floating away over the back of the bow of the ship. Watch goes by with no problems at all. But it does lead a certain robot to have some questions about himself.
Isaac. Well, first of all, can I go in and try to swim after them?
With the speed that you got going here, you know that'd be folly, especially with how fast you go down in water. You do remember them, though. They're committed to your memory.
Okay. I need to talk to Isaac.
Isaac's walking around on the top deck.
Isaac, I need to speak with you.
Hey, Jam. Yeah, what's up?
I lost those papers, but I showed them to you. You saw them, and I could tell that you recognized something in them. I would like to know what you know, because something's been happening to me for the past few days whenever I go into rest.
What do you mean, something's been happening to you?
I saw some... the first time I saw some eyes looking at me. The second time I woke up holding those papers, and now I just threw them away, and I did not choose to do that. It happened while in my rest.
Jam, are you feeling alright? It's the last time you talked to Jerry or whatever. Is he keeping you maintained?
I should talk to him.
That might be what I did. If I was searching for higher power for all my gifts, I just got Gil.
I'll reach into my, I say to Isaac, I need to, leave for a minute. I would like to talk to you more later.
Well, I'll tell you what I know now before you go. It's a cult. And that's it. Long time ago, heard tale winds of this. But it can't be nothing more than a old fisherman's tale. Nothing but a cult. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. You'll be fine. And he kind of strolls away.
What? Roll an insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Yeah, go ahead. That's just a 9.
Even with the 9, I don't think that you sensed more deception in him, like trying to hide that he was scared of something, versus him lying to you right there. More so he was telling you he knows something, and that all he's, as far as his brain processes it, he thinks it's just a cult.
Okay, I'm gonna try to contact Jerry. I'm going to pull out my sending stone, which in this case is shaped like a cell phone.
Yeah, 1980s cell phone.
Yeah. I'm going to listen to the the on hold music until Jerry picks up.
Yeah. Are you gonna cast commune?
I don't know if I can how to. Is that a spell?
Yeah, it's a spell.
I
don't know what level it is though.
I think it's pretty high.
oh
You might get it though.
I don't know when clerics get anything.
That was kind of late because Cosmo didn't get it till later.
Are you thinking commune or divine intervention? So I'm thinking commune's different than divine intervention.
Oh.
oh commune. I don't get commune until
The 4th level, maybe?
That's a fifth level spell.
Oh,
and I don't
shoot,
Get divine
is it?
intervention. Yeah, I don't get divine intervention until level 10. So I got no way of contacting Jerry.
Do you have augury or anything like that?
I have yeah, I have augury.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of there.
I'll pull out my augury magic 8 ball.
Yeah, that's right. That's a magic 8 ball. Give it a shake.
After listening to the music, well, I get if you please check the number and dial again if you need help.
Yeah.
Please, for your operator. So I pull out my magic 8 ball and I'm not sure what to ask. Am I infected with something? I give it a shake and I
it's going to respond with be more specific. And go ahead and ask another question along those lines.
I don't even know what the heck I would happen other than I'm not. Am I under a spell?
You see 3 dots. Deet, 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 the machine thinking as you recess into yourself, as you shake the 8 ball and you open your eyes. It's not technically yes, but something is affecting you. And I don't really know how to convey that with the wheel and woe and all that, so I'm going to say you get the feeling that something is affecting you, but your system can't identify, or Jerry's malware system can't identify it, so you don't know if it's specifically a spell. It doesn't have a malware code. Like, you don't have a name for what you're experiencing.
I can cast Detect Magic on myself. Would that help?
Your system is basically letting you know that it's not anything you can identify, so magic isn't going to help you right now.
I'll ask the 8 ball, am I cursed? Have I been cursed?
It'll say no.
Okay. Should I worry?
Outlook unclear. Ask again later.
Fuck. Alright.
He's like, just shaking the book. Come on, man.
Can't take that as a yes.
Oh, I love Cosmic Horror. A robot on the back of a pirate ship shaking an 8 ball looking for answers. You can't write that. You can't write that. Oh, a robot on a pirate ship. Cool. Well, I need to stand up and stretch my legs, boys. I don't know about you guys.
Use pee.
But yeah, I think we could rip for another 30 or 45 or so if you guys are into it.
That's great to me.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll leave everybody with the visual of Jam praying to the god above Jerry into his 8 ball. And we'll be right back.
The little bugs and stuff, it works by, like, basically cutting them to death.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's really sharp, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And silica too, so like just sucks every drop of moisture out of the little tiny bodies. 2 ways I wouldn't want to go: being sliced to ribbons or dried out.
Both sound horrible.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Did you guys ever see that Rick and Morty where the guy's power was to like remove moisture from things? And he put the guy in front of him and he sucked his moisture out and he's like, "Oh my god, you took all of it!" Like, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Sounds terrible.
All right. So after the watch, the end of your watch, it's well into the night. You guys had to rest during that day since you pushed the other day. You want to take a slow travel, fast travel? What do you guys want to do?
Yes.
Yes.
Good for fast. Double time it to.
Double time
Long
it?
transfer.
Probably, yeah. Because we won't get exhaustion for this one, right?
No, you'll start rolling on that about midday tomorrow. If you push any farther.
Yeah, I think we should probably double time it. We saw him got to the captain.
All right, first leg, double time. Who's taking it?
Man, why not?
Take advantage.
Do I need to be proficient to use that skill?
No, the spyglass gives the advantage while using it.
Oh, I see. Perception, gotcha.
Yep. Like it's not gonna give you advantage while you're in a cave or in somebody's house, but it will give you advantage while you're on a ship or on a mountain.
Okay. Yeah. That is a 16.
16, not bad. All right, D6 is from everybody else.
I got a 6.
6.
Got 3.
3. Caleb.
Also, I had to restart my my computer again.
Oh,
So if you...
let me get you, big dog. Summon.
Thank you.
Clamshell shield.
Got you. PC issues are never fun. They're always something annoying. Right, let's see. That was a 6, a 3, and what did you roll, Jerry?
4.
4, nice. What were you doing, Rimbane, while you were sailing?
This is the start of a... You know, we just got done with a long rest. I'm going to use my Chillrin short sword,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cut up some fruit, and I'm going to make us some smoothies.
Well, if I can't cut somebody with it, I'm cutting these fruits up and making smoothies.
Yeah, I just got like a little, like, you know, little, like, fridge sword going on here.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
To cook up some nice, refreshing drinks.
Oh, yeah, when's the last time you guys drank anything cold? I'll tell you that. A long time ago. Now that you got the chill rend, that's on the menu. Roll a d20.
Nine.
9! Nice. I'm gonna say we'll double it. We'll go 4 temporary hit points today
Nice.
instead of 2.
With that, I like that.
Good for me.
Oh, so is that a full rest that we got before this, or no? Before the second
Yeah, right
travel?
before this, you guys were long rested, so now you're 4 up on top of that with Rimbane's new cooking method. And let me know when your minimum goes down, also, Rimbane, so we know how to do the math on this. Or your minimum goes up, I mean. Because it's 2 right now, does it go up from there?
Let me find it. Let's see. The proficiency bonus.
Okay, so yeah.
Equal to my proficiency.
Okay, so that should be easy to track then.
Yeah.
Not too bad, not too shabby. All right. You guys managed to pull a full sweep. The sun comes up. You are into the day. It's starting to cook you guys' life away. I don't know why I had to rhyme that for some reason after I said it, but I did. I had to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got
I felt the
I
roll
understand
and I was
the
like,
urge.
I had to do it. So yeah, you guys make it into the next part. You guys already know you're pushing through. So let's not waste any time. Who's taking the helm and my D6s?
I'll take the help.
There you go.
I'll roll. I'll use I'll roll survival.
Survival, all right.
At 20.
Nah, 20, not bad. D6s, please.
Never use
They
it to inspire dice again.
That cancels out my 1.
Ooh, a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Roll.
Not
Yay! Finally.
Cracking attack.
Oh, that would suck. Nat 20. What was that, Jerry?
I got a 2 for the D6.
2, nice. You guys sail for the most part of the day pretty well as you zip along through. We get to a point where Vice, you're up on the bow of the ship, one leg up on a cannon, leaning forward, and off in the distance you see something floating on the water. It looks like a chest, maybe.
Interesting. Like in our path or a little bit off?
Just a hair off. It'd be easy to sling by and get it. Real easy, actually.
I'd call down to Caspian and the other crew. Look ahead in the water. There's something floating. We should swing by it. Check it out.
There he is.
And
As long as it's on the way to the Storm Chaser.
it's only a slight deviation. If they don't, I'm going.
Like, I'm getting it.
Cabin fever's back.
Caspian's gonna see if he cares. Isaac's gonna see if he cares. They don't care.
Too bad. 'Cause I can fly.
No, they don't care if you go grab it. So they tell everybody to pull sail. Slow down. They slow down to a slow enough speed. So that we're down to about 20 feet per round. With this sail level.
Use go ahead.
As you veer out, we scroll out a little bit. You see it start to come up, and he's pinpointing it right on the side that you noticed it from. It's coming up on the side of the ship there.
I could use Mage Hand.
Magic.
Yeah, there you go.
Say it again.
I use cast detect. I'll cast detect magic on it.
You cast detect magic. As you do, you are not only getting magic from what looks to be some sort of crest on the outside of the chest, but you are getting a very dull reading from the inside. It's almost like the chest is suppressing your ability to see through it.
I shake my magic detector, like give it a bang, and doesn't work. Okay. I insert the magic detector back into my chest cabinet.
You remember you have the entire operator's manual in your head. You do know that the magic detector has never been able to foil 1 or 2 metals, and one of them is lead. So if that's a lead-lined chest, you wouldn't get anything from the inside.
It might be lined with lead.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Are mimics magical creatures? Mimics magical creatures?
Mimics are aberrations. I don't know if they pick up on detect magic or not. I've never actually looked into it.
If someone's trying to hide something, that's even more reason to check it out. I don't really need to fly out there. I can use Mage Hand to attach a little rope. Pull it in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mage Hand floats out there, ties a little rope as it starts to sail by. Rope gets situated, but you manage to pull it up the side and get it on board.
Okay, let's check this thing out. We find any excitement here.
Don't think I'm gonna stand next to that just in case.
This hasn't been exciting. We went through a storm 2 days ago, remember?
Yeah,
I have a very short attention span.
I'm gonna stay away from it too. I don't know where I am on this, but I'm staying away from it.
You are actually all the way at the back
Oh, yeah,
anyway, Jimmer. So.
Oh yeah, I'm at the wheel. I forgot.
So you just hear Caspian come up next to you, Jam, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here." Isaac goes back, starts unfurling sails, get you guys back up to speed. He moseys over to the wheel. Well, you went through all that effort to get it. Might as well open her up.
I like the way you think. And I'll inspect it for locks or any way to open it.
Give me investigation.
That is a 4.
Or, man, there ain't no traps on this thing. Upon a little closer look, though, you do notice this is a driftwood chest. Like, it was designed to float. Being the ocean and all. This thing was designed to keep whatever's inside it above the water, not going too deep. There's a brass inlaid skull, humanoid skull with like accentuated features, and the teeth are coming down and stretching across, and it looks to be like 3 teeth are coming down, making 2 entry points for what looks to be keyholes. The seam that is going around is almost undetectable on the front and the back. The only way you can tell that there is one is by going down the sides.
I know it's a magical chest or has some kind of magical presence. Could I use Arcana to try and determine magical things about it?
Yep.
I can assist in that.
Yeah. You can give him advantage, or you can do your own, Rim.
Whatever you want to do.
Mine is a +5.
Then you should.
You can do it. That's guidance.
Nice.
You get an 18.
I got a 22.
Damn.
Nice, 22. Between Jam's identification that it's probably a lead-lined chest and has some sort of enchantment on the locking mechanism, you're between those 2 Arcana checks, like, you know the chest itself probably isn't magic. So yeah, that's basically all you can get. It has a magical seal on it. It looks like it requires 2 things that could be keys to open it. There's no real way to figure out how to there's no real place to get anything to pry it or anything like that. But the magic is an enchantment, so you just anything that kind of deals with that.
It could be keys.
Does anyone have thieves' tools? I know I do. But...
I do.
Not.
I do, and I can make some with the alchemist feature.
Oh yeah, Mr. I have
Takes an
every
hour,
tool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll hit on the top, try to just open it. Not really understanding.
You hit it like the fawns and give everybody a thumbs up, and it opens up, and 5,000 gold diamonds came.
Yes. Excellent.
Nope, doesn't do nothing.
Oh.
Just a hollow dunk knock of petrified driftwood.
Well, this one's beyond me. Kaden, you want to take a... Not Kaden. Rimbane? That'd be alright.
Eh,
You're still
I
under
will-
guidance.
I probably saw Vice's greedy investigation not go so well, I imagine. So if I would have noticed he didn't do so well on that, I will investigate for traps as well.
All right, give it a second opinion. Rimbane.
Jesus.
That is a 26.
26.
Wow.
You get down on this thing. The more time you spend looking it over and like you're going into detail and covering every track, the more time you spend, you understand that whatever is keeping the magic is keeping it closed. So that's why there's nowhere to hinge or to open. So you have to break the enchantment or find out a way to open this thing. Traps, who knows? Who knows what that enchantment can do?
I'm guessing lock picking is kind of out of the question since it's magical. The lock picking is magical.
Well, I'm not going to say that you should rule anything out. I'm just saying with an enchantment on there, it could be just an enchant, like a ceiling enchantment. It could be a glyph of warding. It could be, you know, whatever wizards use to do things. If somebody spent this much time locking this thing, whatever's inside, if it's still in there, you know is going to be worth it. But I wouldn't rule anything out just because it has 2 keyholes or some sort of slots. So Tinker's tools, Thieves' tools could fit in there.
You know what? If we have 10 minutes, I will ritual cast Identify on the lock.
Okay.
If it is a magic item or something magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement use, yada yada, how many charges. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you can learn. You learn which spell created it.
And then we're spell created. Cool.
Yeah, we did continue.
This is just a well-crafted locking mechanism with an enchantment on it. So when you cast Identify on it, you identify this enchantment is an entropic enchantment. If you fail to open the lock correctly, this thing has some sort of negative effect on the creature that's trying to pick the lock.
Well, if I succeed, we get money. If I do not, something bad will happen to me.
No disrespect to your talents, Rimbane, but maybe... I mean, we are but a day's journey from more skilled
I think that's probably the
adventurers.
correct choice.
Maybe there's something for Vex.
It seems like it'll do us no harm waiting in the storage.
Maybe put it below deck and come back this one another time.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea.
You say put it below deck and it slowly shifts itself through the deck and you hear it place itself below. I'm just kidding. I'm just putting it down there.
Yeah, perhaps
I was starting to get worried. I
Magnus.
was like, "Ooh, that's some magic. Maybe it's not safe."
You know, all of a sudden the ship comes alive and eats you guys.
Ooh. Yeah, perhaps Magnus could take a look at it as well.
Caspian, you hear him. Well, you do know if we open it by ourselves, it's ours. No,
Well,
you're right. No, don't even mess with it.
If I can give you my thieves' tools if you'd like to have your hand at it, but
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna. That's not me.
I have an idea, but it's probably a bad one.
Well, let's hear it. Now I'm interested.
But I do have this coin, this fanciful coin.
Oh God.
And if something goes horribly right, or wonderfully wrong, it would be up to fate to decide that, though.
That sounds absolutely insane. If you're gonna do it, you get in the foldable boat, you paddle out 100 feet. I ain't kidding. If that's what you want to do, you're doing it over there.
Somebody's opened a trap chest before.
Yeah, it didn't go very well.
The ship's too small, man. You can't take
If I wasn't a Warforged, I probably would have suffocated.
Yeah.
That was the two
Ooh.
annihilation. That was different.
I forgot
That
about
was
that.
different. This is different.
This isn't the same.
Let me do what roll would that be?
I got you guys used to your own suffocation in the first campaign, so I didn't have to do it to you this time.
Yeah. Need like a temptation roll for Vice.
Oh no, yeah, you can do it if you want.
Yeah, I don't know what I would use. Like just proficiency maybe.
Let's roll, flip a coin.
Persuasion
guess.
to persuade yourself not to do it.
Yeah, he is.
Persuasion versus insight or
Nature.
something. Versus intelligence.
Versus-
That probably makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that. Persuasion versus intelligence.
Persuasion
Forget
versus
either one.
willpower.
Persuasion is only a 10. Intelligence is a 12. As much as it kills me, curiosity, the temptation of reaping the rewards to a self. Bite my tongue on this one. And wait until we get to the storm chaser.
Probably a good idea. Who knows? Maybe there's something in there we can help us fix it and get him going again.
It is certainly a possibility.
Right. Well,
Alright.
let's see here. Somebody roll me a D4.
1, 2, 3, not it. Get played. I'm a gamer.
I got a 4.
Okay, so
Got a
was
4?
that. It's accidental.
Nice.
The rim.
Let's see here. Zach got a 4. Give me a perception check.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's a 5.
A 5er?
Yep.
Not too bad. Down to the south, you see what looks to be a very tiny little deserted island with a palm tree sticking up. Southwest in the direction towards what you believe to be the storm chaser's last position is free and clear, and the rest of the horizon is also.
Well, do we mark the island on our map and continue on, or does our cabin fever Vice go check it out? Maybe find another leather bag.
Maybe get attacked by fish people again.
That happened one time, alright?
So far.
How far off course would that be?
Technically off course right now. You're on a rough southwestern course right now. Nobody's reached out to the captain recently. So you don't really know. That's the last just direction you had. You guys have sailed that way a couple of days now and haven't seen him.
That's true. It's probably about time to message him again, huh?
Yes. If it's shit. If it wouldn't slow us down, I'll go check it out. But otherwise,
Duty is killing Vice from this exploration.
I mean, his name is Vice.
I know, right? Exactly.
We have delayed getting to the storm chaser a couple times, if only slightly.
All right, so what do we do? Send him a message, get a better heading, or just keep going?
I'll look
I'm
over the room bed.
typing a message. Alright.
As Caspian looks at Rimbane, sees his eyes going back and forth, and, oh, okay, he's already on it.
I'm not sending this yet. But that's the message I have in the crew notes. I have traveled a couple days southwest, see no signs of you. Nearest island is small with a single palm tree. Can you send a big flare?
It's good to me.
You feel the sending message land, and you don't hear anything come back.
That's not good.
A couple minutes later, way off in the distance, Jam, your sensors pick up a boom with a soft reverberation as a giant turquoise and white colored arc of lightning strikes up into the sky and crackles and begins to rain down like sparkles, the telltale sign of the storm chasers' signal flare. You guys are about a day away.
All right.
That seems a signal as any.
Seems like we should get underway, and quickly.
Vice, heads or tails?
Gotta go heads.
Yep, flip a coin.
So he needs a D4. 1 and 2's tails. 3, 4's
Yep.
heads.
Sounds good.
I got tails.
You're gonna go open that chest.
That's right, I am. Everyone's distracted. I got some time alone. I'm gonna.
Not distracted. I can see you. I see where you're going.
Your passive perception doesn't notice me. I'm very, very nonchalantly just go to the cargo hold.
Gotta go check on the
Can't stop
cargo.
towards you.
I gotta make sure that gunpowder's
Where
still
are you
good.
going, Vice?
I'm checking on the gunpowder. You just stay here.
Treasure chest. I don't know it's not the word.
Like Dexter in his kill room with the helpless victim. He's just
You gotta do it.
you got that crazy look in his eye. All right. Pull out the all or nothing coin. Some thieves' tools and
How you doing this in the boat?
this is
I'm
how I
all for
felt.
opening it.
This is how I felt with our progress. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
loose cannon.
Right. I don't know. I hit it. Love Krungs.
Yeah. Do the all or nothing coin and some thieves' tools and go for it.
Give me a roll.
1 to 2 tails. 3 to 4 heads.
Describe to me how you're picking these locks.
I've probably seen somebody use tools before. And naturally, I can't risk getting a callus. Somebody use mage hand. But sort of like a conductor holding a little wand. sort of conducting my little mage hand to do my bidding. And I don't know if that's enough, but that's my
You
that's my
float
visualization.
You float your mage hand over to the chest, and as the mage hand places the tools in and begins to click away, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand, or your thieves' tools check.
Let's see. Thieves' tools, sleight of hand. That's only a 5.
Your mage hand's having trouble staying corporeal. As soon as the prongs touched the enchanted lock, it's almost like it can't quite figure out what you're trying to tell it to do from that distance.
When you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. I will lightly caress the thief's tools and then give it a solid twist.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
And if I don't know how long inspiration lasts, but if I still have it, I will use it.
Inspiration you can use if you fail. You can use it for automatic advantage.
First roll, 15.
15. You put your thieves' tools in, and you're using both your hands to get your tools in there at the right locations, and you hear a click. Did you go on the right or the left side first?
I always aim right.
You go into the right side. Click. Whew. All of a sudden, you start sweating a little bit. Please reduce your maximum hit points by 1, please.
Permanently.
And permanently. And then you see... not permanently, until next long rest.
Okay.
And then the lock almost resets itself and makes your thieves' tools come back out. You picked that lock. You got it open. But for some reason, it didn't work.
Interesting. Do I need to, like, nuclear disarm this thing? Both locks at once?
Maybe.
I'll go for the left side and see what that does.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand.
It's only a 10. I need to use inspiration, I will.
That will not pick the lock.
And I will use inspiration.
Yep.
For 13.
13 also fails. You failed to find the correct positioning. But as soon as you get to a point, you feel you can't pull on, you can't even move your thieves' tools. They get spit back out at you. And your hand starts to ache. You lose another maximum hit point.
Not to be dissuaded.
This guy.
I know I have that all or nothing going. I need to roll high. So I take my chances. Either nat 1 or nat 20.
You going for it?
Going for it.
All right, let's see it.
Anything below 10 or below is nat 1. Big roll, big roll, big roll. Fuck, it's cocked.
No.
It's a 9.
9.
Oh.
Another maximum down as you attempt to open one lock at a time.
See, it's 3. I got 16 hit points left.
Keep gambling, bud.
Yeah. I don't know when to stop. That's the problem.
Yeah. He isn't gonna go down there. He's just gonna be bones sitting in front of this thing.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, nat
Oh,
one.
my Lord.
Doesn't matter what it is, same result.
Yikes.
If you succeed, what you've learned so far is if you succeed or fail picking this thing, picking one of the locks, it drains you of your life's essence.
But I but I know I got one.
But you know for certain that first one, you unlocked it and it still drained your essence.
Yeah, but
And as soon as you unlocked it, it spit your tools out and relocked itself.
oh, so I have to get both like 2 in a row. Is that what I'm kind of determining?
What are you determining? Can I mean, you're getting to the point where you're realizing like these things probably should both go at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
There's fail safes in place.
It's either both at the same time.
Is that what you were
or-
saying? I didn't want to give you anything, but that's what you're trying to say, right?
I was thinking either both at the same time, like the nuclear code thing.
Yep,
or,
exactly. Yep.
Or 2 in a row.
Yeah. That would be pretty wise to piece that together, I'd say.
Okay. Knowing that, I'm gonna try and do both at once.
Okay.
Once. I'm gonna set a limit for myself one time.
So for you to be able to do this thematically, everybody's got to see this in their head. Vice sitting there with his hooves on either side of his hands. He's got 2 of his hands down on one of the locks, and then his mage hand is over on the other one. And he's trying to pick both of these locks simultaneously. As he's just sweating bullets because he's just getting but he's like, I can get it. I can get it. All right, go ahead and roll, buddy.
I don't think I have anything cool to add to this. Okay. Oh my god, a 4 and a 3.
As soon as you hear, ooh, 2 more hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
The desperation.
make an intelligence check here.
I think you really want to open this. You rolled the 1.
I do.
Have we noticed
wasn't an
Vice's
encounter.
absence?
Yours was temptation.
Fuck.
He's been gone for probably a minute now.
I think Jam definitely saw him get down there, so I think Jam was going to start to, come down there.
I think my actual flaw is I don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
Now hold on.
Jam puts his
Oh.
hand
Oh my
on,
God. 17 and a 4.
17. One
Four.
clicks. Open. The other one doesn't. You lose 2 hit points.
Jam puts his hand on Vice's shoulder and says, I really think you should wait until we get back to the ship and have someone else help you
Rimbane.
with this. And I cast suggestion.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
About to tell you off.
That's how you do it.
That's wisdom saving throw of 14.
Hit him where it hurts, Jammer.
Do I have to save against the...
Yep, you gotta save against it. Unless a little bit of you wants to just do what he says.
God. Hey.
The chest is saying no, man. Don't
Chest
listen
is
to him.
like... Chest has the heavy hitting, beating drum pounding in my head.
Every time you see it, it gets a little bit bigger.
Rimbane will suggest. Well, if you were going to do this, you should have told me. I can bless Emboldening Bond and have a drink of this elixir, and that'll be 3d4 for a chance
Hey.
to open this.
Are you enabler?
Well,
Big time.
Jam is the angel, I'm the devil. On his shoulder.
I'm gonna
would
start
we
calling
be
you
if
my
we didn't
lucky
have
charm.
If you
And I can help
that.
with one of the, I'll help you with one of the locks.
and I can yeah,
Guidance?
Oh yeah. But I can also cast Enhance Ability for Cat's Grace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That
Need
gets
that.
advantage.
Right now I'm casting Suggestion. Knock this shit off.
He's got to save against suggestion.
Definitely resistant. What's the save?
14.
14.
Is it,
14
what's
wisdom. Wisdom.
You emboldened by me first?
Yeah, I'll
No, not
embolden
yet.
and if I can, I'll sneak off an embolden and a bless.
I'll say you get one of those off during the time
Okay,
of the suggestion.
I'll embolden both of us then.
I only got an 8.
What did you see? For a moment, you don't want to open this chest anymore. Why did you even want to open it in the first place?
Ruh-roh.
And as you stand up to walk away from the chest, you hear it go, Vice. Vice.
Just stop and do a slow turn back, side-eye it.
Nobody else hears anything,
spell's
but you hear that in your head. Vice.
It's a concentration spell of up to 8 hours.
Cool. He's listening to you, but he hears in his head, Vice. What's inside? See you later, buddy.
Not for long. As soon as they go to bed, see you again.
For just a brief moment, Jam, you almost feel like he's pulling against your magic, like his will to like gamble. Almost like you just feel a weird little tug. You're like, oh, that's weird. But you go back to holding him on his suggestion. We'll call it there for tonight, boys. A creepy chest found on the side of an ocean. Jam's doing some crazy stuff with some charcoal.
Yep.
I'm starting to feel
And,
like this chest is like the one ring, you know, like it wanted to be found, you know.
And your captain lies hopefully ahead. You survived.
Hopefully.
You survived a freak storm. Seemed to be generated by a massive ship. Did a little bit of exploration. Kind of made somewhat alliance with Dibs Bunker Island. At least they won't kill you if they see you coming in. But good job, guys. Pretty good game tonight. Got a lot done. Got a little combat in. Fended off a little merfolk attack. And didn't get zapped by giant jellyfish.
Lost 8 maximum hit points. It's cool.
You lost 8 maximum hit points, though. That's
What are
only
you
4
at
levels
now?
of all the
11.
Oh, okay. I
Back
thought
to
you
level
yelled
2.
or something.
Just take a long
yeah.
rest. You'll be fine.
Yep. Just gotta make sure to
Yeah,
get
you
you in a
just-
fight before then.
We'll
Yeah.
go rescue the
Alright.
captain. You just chill. Take it, you know.
Yeah,
Go to
just sit
bed.
back.
If I stay on the ship, we go rescue the captain. You know where I'm going.
Right back down.
Vortex warp that fucking chest onto the storm chaser before
Right back down.
we start
Right back
combat.
down.
You just gave a teenager the house to himself. You know he's jerking off.
He's got to try. And now that he knows the secret, I can get it now, guys. I just needed
Yeah.
to figure it out.
Just figure it out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Embolden Bond, Bless, the Elixir.
Rimbade's like, I need to see what's in that box, baby.
And enhance ability.
You gonna do something, do it buffed.
I know.
That's the
Jam's
main
like, not.
flaw.
He's not even like, don't do it. He's just like, don't do it right now. Like, just wait.
At least do it smartly.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny. All right, boys.
My little neighbors. I love it.
Well, I appreciate your flexibility on moving the night over to Saturday. But we should be. I think we should be. Let me check just to make sure before I say something stupid.
Fridays, my schedule did change a little bit. I
Oh,
don't
did
get
it?
off work till 9, but I should be home by like 9:30, 9:15. Shouldn't
Oh,
be
cool.
too much of a change.
That's not bad at all. We can just I'll just start the stream at 7:15 and run the 15-minute timer to 7:30. That shouldn't be bad at all. So let's see here.
Good to me.
See, I work. So next week we'd actually have to play. We're gonna have to move it to Sunday. Can everybody play next Sunday, the 14th?
No.
Yes, I should be good. Yeah.
John, no.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I got things on Sunday.
Okay.
It'd be at the same. Would it be at the same time?
Yeah, we could do it at the same time.
I might be able to hop in eventually, but like not directly at 9 o'clock. No.
Okay.
What about earlier? Just curious.
I
what if we
mean-
did it like at like noon. I don't know if noon's good for everybody, but
Yeah, we can get back to Fridays after that because it's just my night shifts are swinging on Fridays. I don't want to bring all my gear out to work, so
Yes.
yeah, it's too
I
much.
can play at noon. Yeah. Sunday at noon.
All
I can
right,
do that.
let's do yeah, let's do that then. Let's say so noon to 3. We can go a little bit later if we need to on Sunday the 14th.
so it'd be 1 to 5. Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, I'm off Sunday, so
Noon to 3 Central Time, Mountain Time.
Yeah, it'd be
10 to 1.
10 to 1 our time. I'm into that, Ryan, if you are.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. All right, Sunday 10 to 1 be next game. Good job, guys. We will we'll see you soon. We'll get back into it and see what lies in store in your guys' journey ahead.
Yo.
Fantastic.
Ready.
All right.
Good game.
Night, homies.
I'm going
Yeah.
Night, everybody who
Good night.
tuned in. Which is nobody. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw.
You couple
Just
people.
Wah, wah, wah.
One day.
Wah.
One of these
We'll get there.
days.
We'll get there.
Night, boys.